Talker Chat Show, where we're going to be joined by medium Geoff Keating here tonight on the show. Jump in on board, let's go with it. Yeah, we're going to go live here with the show here. We're going to pop it on. Let's do it. Hey, how you all doing, folks? You're all very welcome on board. I don't know who I have ringing me here. There we go. Yeah, there we go. How's all doing, folks? You're all very welcome on board here tonight, and welcome. We're going to have Geoff Keating, our medium, here on the Tuesday. He wasn't feeling fantastic, but brothers, thanks very much, buddy. We're looking forward to having you on Monday. We're looking forward to that. Welcome on board, buddy. We also have Linda Barry there, Linda Barry Flood. How are you doing? We have Davy Keogh, who loves the football out the back at this stage. He used to go to all the football matches, but he's no choice now but to sit out the back garden and play football by himself. How you doing? Hello, how are you doing? You're very welcome on board. Gareth, how are you? Angela Breen, hello, how are you doing? Looking good. The fans. Davy Keogh, yeah, we said hello. Gareth is on board. We already said hello to Tina. Sharon Murphy, hello Sharon, how are you? How are you doing? Marie Crilly, how are you doing? You're all very welcome on board. I know my phone is starting to ring already. It always does when I have Geoff on. Now, we had a good show last night, and unfortunately my phone busted, and it wasn't my fault. But I have a new number up on the screen there. You can see it going across. And I went into the phone I used for the show was Vodafone, and they went in and they said, oh, there's no I don't know what they said it was. Back, I don't know what it is. Something to do with the phone. And it wasn't my fault. Nothing to do. And they just said, yeah, it's a technical fault on our end with your chip. So we're going to have to fix it in about 4 or 5 days. So I have a new number. It's up on the screen. So no love lost just yet. We still have the number there up on the screen. The new number is 087 66 07523. That's we'll have the other number back as well. We'll have the old number back that you're probably used to, and we'll probably end up keeping the two numbers, so we can have the two calls. So that's what we'll do. We'll have so that's the new number up on the screen there that I have on the screen, and I didn't get a chance to change it on some of the flows that come up on the screen. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing all that sort of stuff. So you're very welcome on board. We're going to have loads of different people coming on tonight. Yeah, we're going to have loads of people. Where is you? You're the loads of people. There is no special guest tonight. Our special guest is always Geoff Keating on a Tuesday so far. He was feeling a little bit under the weather. He said, look, I had a bit of a sore throat. He said, I'm at the being, drinking this and doing this and all sorts of stuff all day. So he's going to be coming back on. He said, look, come on. We'll try and get an hour. We see how it goes. He says, we'll just play it by ear. And he said, if I'm not feeling up to it, he said, we'll call it. So he's going to be on for at least an hour or so. So he's going to be coming on in a few minutes. So not just yet. So, hello Susan Brown, hello, how are you all the way over in Crumlin, Teresa Hughes, June Keating, hello, how are you all doing? I'd like to welcome everyone onto the show. I do my best to try and get through everyone, because when everyone starts ringing in and stuff like that, the feed starts going up and I don't get to see it. I miss some of it, you know what I mean? Mark Barry, how are you doing? Well done last night, you had it tough. I did, when my phone went down, I had everything organised on the show phone, and when that went down and the network done, well then, everything that I had organised for the show to go really sweet last night just didn't happen. So I had to go to my own phone, and then I had to start going back into messages and text to find the numbers that I had all sorted so the show would run smooth. Because, you have to get stuff ready on certain nights. And last night was a night where I just had tons of numbers to ring and tons of people to get through. And even the Zoom call I was making to... over to America for one of the lads out of the Rembrandts. We didn't get through smoothly. So anyway, look, sorry, I'm just looking up some notes that I have there. I'll come back to those now in a minute. Rob Walker, how's it going, Rob? How are you? How are you doing? Esther Kyo, hello. We said hello to Shannon Murphy already. Julianne Kelly, how are you doing? Mark Barry, yeah, we said hello to all you guys. So you're all very welcome on board. Linda, Nicola, Judith Loftus, how's it going? You're all jumping on board, which is great to have you on board here on the Tuesday here on the Walker Talker show, where you can take part in getting through. We're going to be having Geoff on the we're going to have him on the screen actually, so you can see and have a listen to him. And if you want to ring in and get some readings from him, we're going to try and do that. But we're also going to go to the live feed as well. The live feed, what I've done in the last couple of weeks, I picked people at random from the live feed, and when I done that, he was able to give people readings from the live feed. And some of the stuff he said, like one of them was Joe McCabe, and I didn't mention. If you look back on last week's show, you can look back on last Tuesday's show. It's still on my Facebook page. You can go back and have a look on the Walker Talker show when Geoff Keating was on. And down near at the end of the show, I was asking Geoff, I just said on it, Joe McCabe had up in it, but I didn't say the name Joe McCabe. But I said, look, there's somebody here wants to know, can you do a reading for his daughter? And his daughter's name was Tanya. And so I said, can you do a reading, like a family member's asking, can you do a reading for a different family member if I call out their name? And he says, whatever the name is, he says, they're telling me it's a T. He says, they're writing it on my head here. He said, it's a T. And I'm going, holy shit, I didn't even mention the girl's name, So he was on it like a car bonnet. And last week, I mentioned something to him. I said, there's a girl going to get through that, and she really wants to get through, but she's from somebody who's well known, a well-known family. And that's all I said. And he said, well, whoever that is, he says, all they keep saying to me here is Danny. And it was actually turned out to be Victoria is her name. And if you look it up, Victoria is Danny from the script's sister. And she got through and she got a reading. She just wanted to know about her mum and dad. Her mum and dad passed away. And the reading was absolutely fantastic. And she rang me just going, I just can't believe that everything he said was completely right. And there's stuff there that she didn't know that he told her as well. I'm still rocking the beard. Anyway. So he got loads right. So you can look back on the show and look back on that feed, and you can see some of the stuff that he was doing. And if you look back on it, like people had rang me the next day and just going, look, there's no way you could have known this, no way you could have known that. So I'll leave that up to you. Now, when people ring in on the show and stuff like that, as you can see, I don't tell Geoff anything. Even if I recognise somebody's voice on the phone, if you're calling that way, I don't mention it. I don't mention anything. I don't tell him anything. And because I'm just as curious as you. I am just as curious as you, just to see what he's bringing to the show, you know. Let me see. I'll just go quick scroll. I'd like to just give everyone just a quick shout out. Anne Kinsella, hello, how are you? We had Anne on the show a few weeks back. She was fantastic. And she said she was nervous gabbing, and then she was gabbing away. Anne, you're very welcome. Anne Doyle, thanks very much. She was giving me a bit of a dig out trying to because originally the first phone I got, Anne Doyle gave me the phone. She gave me the phone. She gave me the end of it, and then I said, how much do you want for the phone or whatever? Because I was only starting off the show. I didn't think I was going to take the show seriously. I was only going to do it for a couple of, try it out for a couple of days. It was something I wanted to try out. And they said, you can keep it. It's a present. So Anne, thanks very much. So she was trying to sort out the chip. We thought it was a problem with the phone or the chip or who, and I went to Vodafone and it's on their end. So my original number will be back, and they told me by Friday. Okay, so there we go. Problem solved. But they gave me a new number. In fairness to Vodafone, they gave me a new number and they put €20 credit on the new number that they gave me. They said this should get you through. So the new number is up on the screen if you want to ring in and talk to Geoff now in a few minutes. We're nearly there when we're going to get Geoff on. We're going to have him on now in just a sec. Let me see. Sharon Murphy, Mark Barry, Julianne Kelly. Let's go bomb down here and to see who else. Stephen Whelan is on there. Who else we got there? Marie Butler. Hello. Rita Somers. Sharon Fay. Yeah, you're all very welcome tonight. You're all very welcome. No Jemmy. Actually, I do have my Jemmy. Well, no, I don't have my Jemmy. I have a different one. Hang on. I'm trying this one out. I'm trying a different whiskey tonight. Okay, I am trying a different whiskey tonight. I'm trying this one. Here. Look, this one. See? The Irishman. Now, I've just... I have it here. By the way, I'll just get onto it quick because I never get a sub over when I'm dealing with Geoff's show. Never. Yeah, that's actually quite okay. That's my first whack at that. That's actually all right. That'll keep me all zoomed up. Yeah, big time. And will you ask Geoff, had he... any news for me, please? I'm going to try and get into the feed for bits of everyone. Rod Stewart, I presume you believe in. I presume you're talking about the Spirit World Rudders. Celine, hello, how are you? Everyone's on there. Replying to Rita Summers. Yeah, the number I have here, there's a new number for the show just till Vodafone fix me but it's no big deal. It's on the screen. It's on the screen there on the TV there behind you. That's the number. That's my number at the moment. You can ring on that 087 6607 523. You can call in on that number. And then if anyone has my ordinary number, you could probably call me on that as well, but I can only take one call. Well, I could take two calls at the same time, but the two of you won't be able to talk to Geoff at the same time. Do you understand what I'm saying? Normally, like if you're talking to me and each other, that's fine. That's okay. We could take two calls and we can all have a big banter together, you know. Let me see. We have, let me see. Yeah. Love reading Susan Martin. Yeah, we're going to do our best to get through everyone. Hey Norman, how's it going, buddy? Norman Clifford does a great job. He's been singing away on the on the Facebook and entertaining folks. By the way, you can get this. This is now streaming on two different networks. If you want to have a look at YouTube, and it's on Facebook as well at the same time. Some people are watching it on both of the platforms. Let me see. I just want to see what I have here for everyone. Yeah, so I was just looking up. Sorry, yeah, and this bum 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 bum. I should be on it like a car bonnet, shouldn't I? But I'm not. There we go. But yeah, so you can find me on YouTube, yes, and also you can find me on Facebook. So regardless of the platform that you're watching me on, there you get me on there. Let me see. Yeah, we get rid of that. There we go. There's a few. If I run too many things, I just put strain on the computer. Now, brilliant show last week, and I hope tonight is the same as always. Yeah, you enjoyed the show with Geoff there last week. That's good. Still gabbling away, love, and reading. Good. Geoff Keating, pick me please. I text every week and would love a reading. Okay, yeah, same name as Geoff. Geoff Keating. June. Yes. Okay. Celine Murphy. I'm going to try get through to him. Okay, Celine Murphy. Yes. And why not? Rita Summers, you're giving people the numbers. That's good, yeah. And by the way, share the shit out of this, okay? Just share it on your page. And if you're watching this from my Anthony Walker page, try and go over to the Walker Talker chat show page. You can like and follow the page, so you'll get notified and when the page goes live. And you'll probably see what the subject is. I normally put what the subject is at the start of the feed. And it's up to you if you think you want to watch the show that night or whatever. You know, if you want to jump on board, you probably get, say, okay, I'll watch this. And you can send it, you can cast this over to your TV. So send it over to your TV, cast it over onto your TV from your mobile phone. Once your TV's connected to your internet, you should be able to cast this onto your TV and then your hands free then, or from your tablet, and relax and watch it on your TV. So do it that way. That's the best way to do it. Or if you want to go onto YouTube under Anthony Walker, I'm sure if you type in Anthony Walker chat show, you probably should be able to find, but you'll see the logo that's on the page. Let me see, I'll show you the logo. This is the logo here. So if you see that logo, the AW logo on YouTube, that's how you know my page, okay? So you'll find me that way, Anthony Walker, and then you can stream live with this page on YouTube and enjoy it on your TV, okay? So it's just trying to make things a little bit simpler for you. Now I'm gonna get Geoff on now. I'll just give him 1 sec. I'm just gonna get him live on board. I'll just have one more quick scan through the. Rudders, good. You never know, Rudders. We might ask Geoff to see what he has for you. Linda, Christine, get a reading from me in Keating Place. Yeah, I'm going to do my best to try and get through to everybody now. Now, if I answer this phone here, what I'll do is now if you can hear me on the phone there, you probably have you on the phone. Just. If you can hold on there a sec while I get Geoff on the show. But I'm going to come to you now on the phone now in a minute. If I have you there, you can hang in and listen to us. You can listen to us live if you want to. Yeah, no, sorry, I'm just turning on so the person on the telephone and stuff like that can hear basically what I'm saying. Now, I'm going to go in and we're going to bring Geoff live in on board. And now Geoff, we're going to get Geoff live on the show, so we're ready to rock and roll. So Geoff, hello, how are you, buddy?
Hey there, how are you?
Yeah, all good. I know you had a bit of a sore throat today, and you probably still have a little bit. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, it was actually woke up and the throat was gone altogether now. So a couple of herbal remedies now, and I've been doing a bit of self-healing, so it's not too bad now.
It's not too bad at the moment. Okay.
Starting to sound like Barry White though, so not a bad thing, I suppose.
Yeah, you get the velvet voice going, no singing tonight, Geoff. No singing tonight. So how are you? Yeah. Otherwise, I know you have the sore throat, but otherwise you're doing okay.
Brilliant. Yeah, not a bother.
Yeah,
I'm flying just a ton of healings over the last couple of weeks, so
it takes a lot out of you.
Busy, yeah, but no, if you always come up after a day or two rest, you'll be flying, like, so. Yeah. It's well worth it, though.
You can hear it in you, all right, that it's there. You know what I mean. So hopefully we can get through.
We will. We'll see what we can get onto. There's plenty of spirits here anyway. So
right, that's brilliant. Yeah, well, that's great. And so we were talking about last week how on the money you were. I mean, Danny, you didn't know Danny how the script sister was on, and I rang you the next day. Because I knew.
Yeah, no, I didn't know. I did just as well. I didn't know I'd been Fangirl, and I love that band.
And but like,
brilliant. But no, I think it's better that way, not to know, because if you're about to be put on, that's what the whole thing is about. You put on the spot, and there you go. You see what the spirits have to say, or if they want to connect. So.
Right. Okay. So and sometimes when people ring in, they'd probably know me, or 9 times, of course, they'd know me if they're friends on my page and they're liking the page and stuff. They'd say hello, Anto, or I'd probably recognise their voice or whatever. But I will not give you any inclination whatsoever.
No, and that's what I love about you. You're one of those that you do. You love seeing the reaction as well.
I do. People to say they ring me the next day and they say, Anto, I was shocked by what I was seeing. You can see the shock on my face, and I don't realise I'm doing doing that? Because
No, that's what I love about this show as well. Half the time, is all I can see is your face. I can't see anything else on you, so I will be looking at your face as well.
People don't understand that you don't have any text in front of you or anything like that. I'm
actually working. I've only one computer downstairs. It's not a laptop; it's a proper computer. That's
but like,
you can't move it anywhere. So I'm actually using my phone now.
Yeah, in front of you now tonight.
So all in front of me is just a table. My phone is on it, and your face.
Yeah, it's just me, and you're just using Zoom, so you don't get to see any text. You're not on Facebook.
No, I don't get to see it. Should that be too distracting for me anyway? But there's lots of. I have to. You'll probably notice when I'm talking to spirits, I actually look away from here as well, because I have to look at them. But I like to look at them while I'm talking to them. So.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No,
it'd be too much for me to be doing everything else anyway. So.
Yeah, we've been through that before about like sometimes you see them, sometimes you can smell them, sometimes you can hear them.
And sometimes you'll just hear them, and sometimes they'll just give pictures as well. Like it's not all the time that they you'll see in the movies where the spirits are walking around. It does be like that. Most of the time, but some of the time as well, you'll just get a sense of them, or they'll just say a couple of words.
Sorry, yeah, I'm just come through my microphone there. Let me see. So I'll tell you what I'll do. What way do you want to start tonight? Do you want to go into the feed, or do you want to go into the phone?
Well, there's a spirit here there's a Dan. Here now, I think he must be off the field. So if there's anybody there that they might be on it yet, there's a Daniel there. He's showing me a pint of Beamish. So that will definitely. It's not Guinness. It's definitely he makes a point of saying Beamish as well. He's got, and it's his daughter that's looking. So if there's a woman on the field, he's just saying Dan and DAN. Just 3 words. He's got glasses. He's grey hair. And he wants to say hello to his wife that's still living as well. All his grandkids, and he has great grandkids. So his daughter is a grandmother as well. She's very young though. And he's just saying, tell her to put the kettle on. So they'll know that's definitely somebody off the field. So if someone can answer that in the field and let us know, maybe even ring in a bit later, we could do a bit more.
Okay.
So we can go wherever you want there. But he's very persistent. He's been with me mainly all day.
Right, okay.
And he's showing me so one of the people living, their name starts with an N. It's a female N.
Right, okay.
So if anybody that's listening in knows what that is, just give Andrew a comment there and see. He probably will figure it out for me.
Just give me a comment. We don't know now if somebody can take that.
Yeah, because he keeps showing me a can of Beamish, and he keeps saying, put the kettle on. That'll make her smile. So that sentence, put the kettle on, will make her smile. She'll know what it means.
Right, okay. So we'll leave that to the feed, and hopefully somebody comes through on that and lets me know. Now I'm gonna go to the phone and see who we have on the phone. We see if we can rock that out. Yeah. So I'm going to see who have we got on the phone. Who have we got on the phone there? Hang on, I'll just see who I have on the phone. Hello. Hello. How's it going?
Not fine.
You can hear me there, okay? Can you hear her, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Now, what's your name?
Rita Summers.
Rita, how are you, Rita? How are you?
I am fine, thank you.
Okay, I'm going to just have to hurry you up a little bit. You're very low, and just make sure. Yeah, you're very low, but I can hear you there. Yeah. Now, I'm going to hand you over to Geoff. So this is Rita. Rita Summers is her name.
Hey Rita, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
You have 2 spirits around you now, Rita, as well, that are very, very strong. You've very good now. You've got 3 different bits of news they're telling me about. So one is health and one is finances as well. So was there a worry around health with you, or someone just very close to you?
Someone's here, but yes.
There's a good outcome coming from it, but it's a serious enough illness as well. So does that make sense?
It does.
Now there's a bit of treatment the same, but everything it's kind of invasive treatments, but it'll definitely, they're showing me a really, really good outcome from it as well. And they're telling me you have to stop worrying. It's like you're doing the main worry around this person, are you?
I always worry.
Yeah, constantly worry. Well, they're telling you to kind of sit back a little bit. They're definitely looking after it. Now this man is very fatherly, this male spirit as well, but he keeps showing me a name before your name, Rita. So do you have 2 names?
For a man?
Yeah, and your names, there's people call you 2 different things as well.
No.
Because he's showing me like a double barrel name. So did he have a double barrel name, or did they just call him 2 different names?
No, I don't think so.
Right, well, because he keeps coming. Now he keeps saying as well the health problems. Definitely stop worrying about it. There's another worry around the actual physical where you're living. So is there something that's bothering you about the house or where you're living at the minute?
Yes, it's definitely something at the house. You're right there.
Say that again.
Yeah, you're right there. Yeah.
Yeah, just speak nice into your phone, Rita, nice, because you seem like you're miles away.
No, I'm here. Yeah, no. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you now. But stop around the house. That situation is going to be changing over the next 6 weeks as well. So you'll be a lot less stressed over it as well. But you have to definitely. It's like you have to pull back a little bit. So does that make sense to you?
It does. Yeah, it definitely does.
It's like there's a lot of drain and energy coming, like you're just getting zapped, like you're constantly getting zapped with, like it's like other people's problems as well, and some of your own as well, but that's all, it's kind of leaving you, they're saying as well. Now, this person passing, they're showing me in and around the January as well, so is there anybody in the family that passed in around the January?
No, I don't know.
Because they're showing me in around that, they keep showing me January the 18th as well, so we'll keep that in your mind anyway, because sometimes dates can be a bit...
Yeah.
But definitely keep that date in your mind. Now, they're saying you'll be fine and your back will be fine as well. So is there a problem with your back?
Very bad, yes. Yes, yes. You're dead right there, and a very bad back.
Yeah, well, because they keep motioning me to do healing to water. So, look, I can send you a little bit of healing for your back, but there's definitely something you're going to have to, it's an issue you definitely have to address. So you're going to definitely have to get something done with it over the next couple of months, because it's like, even now, the pain I'm getting, they're kind of shooting up my back, and it's going down one leg as well. So does that happen with you? Like one leg nearly frees and then the back frees up the top?
Sometimes.
Yeah, well, the good thing is all the issues around you, there is a good outcome from all of them as well, but they're very mindful of the pain that you do be under as well. So drink plenty of water. If you have to take a lot of medication with that as well, because they're showing me different types of medications, you have to take a few different things.
Yes, I'm on a lot of medication, yeah.
All right. Well, make sure you're drinking plenty of water, okay? And you're better off eating little bits during the day, because it's kind of, your appetite does be all over the place, they're saying as well, does it?
It is, because I haven't suffering with an ulcer. Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, well, so what you need to start doing is definitely start drinking plenty of water, right, because that'll help the medication get around your system, and it'll help your liver. And people don't realise water is, 70% water. So water is a huge factor in our health. So we lose it during sweating, but it helps everything work a lot better. So drink plenty of water if you can. Kind of eat smaller bits during the day instead of having to make big meals, because by the time you make them, I think even looking at them, you're not hungry anymore.
That's the right. I don't eat that, yeah.
Yeah, so you don't eat. But look, the spirits are saying everything around you is going to change. But just start putting a bit more time into yourself. You really, really are going to be okay. Now, one of these spirits was in a wheelchair just before they passed as well.
Pardon?
One of these spirits, this female spirit, is talking to me, and she keeps pointing back to your name. Her name was similar, but she's showing me that she was in a wheelchair for a little bit before she passed as well. So try and keep that in your mind and see if it resonates with you at some stage. I don't think she was in them for mobility problems. I think it was just being pushed around the hospital at the end, towards the end. But she didn't like the wheelchair any. She was a very independent type of woman as well. And she's the image of you as well. You look like her.
Oh, God, it could be my sister, so...
Yeah, but she was an actual image of her, and she has very, very close energy to you as well, but she keeps saying that she's okay. She was sick, and there was two different things wrong with it as well, but she's saying she's free now, she's healthy, and she's always keeping an eye on it. She really, really is. And she's saying she's always with you in the sitting room, so that's her room in your house for some reason. She loves the sitting room.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, okay.
Well, I lost 2 kids, so maybe that's one of them.
Ah, okay. Well, look, they're all the spirits there. They're all around you as well, and there is a lot of good coming for you. But they're very mindful of your back and the pain, and that does have to be addressed. So make sure you keep to all your appointments, or if it gets worse, go back now, and don't be afraid to tell the doctors it's getting worse.
Right.
Okay.
It's like you like to deal with things on your own. They're saying you're very stubborn that way.
Yeah.
So kind of help yourself a little bit, and if you feel anything, or if you feel like anything's getting worse, make sure you get it addressed by like a proper doctor and a health professional.
Oh,
Right.
Rita, so I hope was that all good for you?
Yeah, that was lovely. Thanks very much.
No, thank you.
Well, look, you're very welcome, and look after yourself.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
No problem.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Read this out of miles away on a phone there. I don't know what type of phone.
Yeah, I think see a lot of people, they don't realise they'll be using the speaker phone, and I don't think they realise, or that it's just their. I think they will be panicked as well, so they will be kind of excited talking in and out of the phone. So Asher will manage.
I'm gonna go over. I'll do one more on the phone here, will I? I'll do one more on the phone. I'll go to the feed, if that's okay.
Yeah.
You're going to call the shots tonight, Geoff. You're calling the shots.
I'll let you. Yeah, you let you crack on. You know the way we do. Just let it happen.
Okay, I'm going back into the phone. Hello, who have I got on the phone?
Stevie.
All right, I have Stevie on the phone. So, Stevie, enjoying the show, buddy?
That's great. How are you?
No, all good. So, Geoff.
How are you, Geoff? Yeah, how are you, Geoff?
Hi, Steve. Hi, Stevie. How are you? You well?
All good. Can't complain.
Brilliant. Come here, Steve. You've been very strong spirit around it as well. Very strong spirit. So, have you ever had like kind of deja vu a lot, or do you get to see this person in your dreams a lot? One spirit in particular.
How do you? Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a very strong connection as well. They keep showing me your arms as well. So, is there anything with your arm? Like, this is actually showing me the right arm, I think. So, have you any markings on your right arm, or
No.
and no issues? You haven't done any damage or anything like that to your arm at all?
So I had a problem with my neck, the right side of my neck.
Oh, it's right.
The
shoulder, like to your arm a little bit. Did it hurt to put the arm up or anything?
Sorry?
Did it hurt? Did you have mobility problems with it? Like, did it kind of stop the movement in your arm a little bit?
Yeah. Well, it's only back really for 2 weeks.
Yeah. All right. Well, just be mindful of that, because it's like something could reoccur with it as well. So, do you have to do a lot of work that involves lifting anything or shifting stuff?
Well, I play guitar. My right hand.
Okay. Yeah, so it's probably the way you have to hold it.
Well, yeah.
It's not classical guitar, is it?
No, just the
Classical guitar, but really you have to hold the shoulder up.
Right.
Yeah, well, I just trying to be a bit mindful of it. Be careful of it over the next couple of weeks as well. Yeah. So if there's any straining or you're getting any repetitive or problems in it, just kind of stop what you're doing for a day or two and let it rest. It's like you never stop as well. They're saying, do you know?
Sorry?
They're saying you never stop. Do you know? You're constantly going as well.
Yeah. Well, I play guitar like gigging, so I was always gigging. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, come here, there's really big change coming in around that as well. So there's like a big opportunity. He keeps saying father. So I'm going to see what he means. But there's huge change coming around you with that music for some reason. So are you writing your own stuff or doing anything like that?
Yeah, for the last 20 years, but I haven't released anything. So
yeah, well, maybe because there's I can see you doing a lot more with music. Like you've been pulled fully into music altogether. Like not doing anything else outside it. So they're kind of pushing you to do more of that as well. He keeps mentioning the March as well. So is there anything significant around you in around March?
March? My mother was born in March.
Pardon?
His mother was born.
My mother was born in March.
Man was born in March, right? That's why he's mentioning that. Now this man.
A friend of mine passed away in March.
He had two different health problems. Now, this spirit I'm talking to, he's saying he had two different health problems as well. There's a distance with another family member as well. So is there somebody away at the minute?
Nothing to think of, no.
No, because he showed me a woman kind of a bit further away or kind of distance from the family. She'll be coming back to the family as well. So if someone has to travel and they get stuck somewhere, they will come back as well. But he keeps focusing in on you with the music as well. So if there's something you have in your mind or there's something you want to do, he's telling you to definitely go ahead and do it, because it's going to go really well and you're going to be drawn much further towards that. So it might be releasing all your stuff or kind of putting more...
Or a project.
Kind of getting it out there a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, your health is okay. He's saying stop worrying about your health. Your health is fine. So there's kind of an underlying condition you have as well. So are you aware of that? Or?
Yeah.
He's saying just keep an eye on it. It'll definitely be okay as well. And he's saying she's here. So there's a female spirit you wanted to talk to as well.
There's a female spirit there.
Yeah, there's a female spirit there with me. She's coming in. She's very, very motherly as well. But she keeps showing me all of these writings. Like you're writing from very young. So did you write music when you were really, really young?
Probably from about 14 or 14.
13.
Okay.
That's young enough.
She told me all of this, but she said, like, she's saying she's okay as well. She's saying thank you as well. So do you constantly talk to her?
I do, yeah.
Now, she keeps saying she loves that one. So she's mentioned, did you do any writing for her since she's passed?
Well, one song, yeah.
Yeah, because she's saying she loves it. So it's really, really nice. So maybe that's one that you should think of pushing as well. But she really, really loves that. Now, she's saying the ring will come back, so there's definitely a ring missing as well somewhere, or a ring floating about somewhere.
Yeah, I've had my wedding ring off since COVID-19.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she's saying don't be worried about it, it'll come back with this. Did you lose it, or?
No, I just took it off because, I wasn't going out of the house, so just... washing your hands and stuff, you know what I mean?
Right, well, she's saying just be mindful of it, but she's saying it'll be back soon, so it must mean everything will be alright, because she's saying it'll be back soon, and she keeps doing that, so it is the wedding finger as well. But
she probably didn't put it back on.
She's very, very proud of you. She's saying thank you as well. She really loves that song, though.
Okay.
She really, really loves that song, and she's saying Mother Mary as well, so why she's saying that, I'm not sure.
That's your mom's name.
Oh, well, there we go.
Passed away.
That was your mum's name, Mother Mary.
Mary.
Brilliant, Mary.
Mary.
Right, but
yeah, well, like, Let It Be. The song Let It Be is one of my favourite songs I always play, and that has Mother Mary in it.
It might be your father, or her father, but they're definitely all around you, Stevie. And they're saying, look, definitely push the music. They're really, really proud of you as well. They really are. And you've been through a few battles as well that probably nobody knows about, as she's saying. Have you been?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look, she's saying you handle them all well. There's one little kind of a battle ahead of you. It's just kind of keeping an eye on your health because you're going to be so busy. So when all of this kicks off with the music and everything gets busy, try and make sure that every day you put at least an hour into just a consciously, right, how do I feel today? Or be mindful of what your body's telling you, yeah?
Okay.
So every morning kind of get up, you'll be grand, but just kind of listen to any little tells your body's giving you. If you feel a bit tired, get some vitamins into you, or if you feel a bit dehydrated, plenty of water, and you'll be fine. You'll be okay. She's just worried that you'll kind of run yourself into the ground and not kind of have proper nutrition.
Okay. So
just as long as you remind her, you're going to be fine. And they're just giving you a big hug. I'd love to give you a hug and all, but we can't with you. It'll be grand. She wants you to have that anyway.
That's brilliant.
All right, thanks, Steve.
All right, Jeff, thanks, Andy. All the best, lads. Thanks.
See you then.
No problem.
Bye.
Now there we go. So there we go. You got Mother Mary. You kept on saying that you got his mother's name. So he said that was.
Yeah, spirits will do that a lot. Spirits they'll sometimes unintentionally with me. They'll say the name through me, but the sort of person will know what it is. Or
okay,
like, not all the time. It'd be great if they give the names all the time because then it'd just be spectacular. But they'll generally tell you stuff that you know it's definitely them without having the name. As I said, you have to have a little bit of faith sometimes.
Yeah. And Celine Murphy says she's hang on. This could be, I don't know. She says she's trying to get through the phone. There's no one on the phone at the moment. I'll just see who I have on the phone and put you on hold. Hello, who have I got on the phone?
Hello.
Can you turn off whatever you have in the background off, please?
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, everyone does that. They always come on with the Facebook
the
on.
show on,
Yeah, look at me, I'm on the phone. There we go. Now, how's that? Are we okay
Can you hear
there?
me?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you perfect.
Yeah, okay, that's good. I'll just make sure that we have you. Yeah, okay. Now, Jeff, can you... sorry, what's your name?
Yvonne.
Yvonne. How is it going, Yvonne?
Hiya.
I hope you're enjoying the show, are you?
I'm enjoying listening.
Oh,
Have to say.
that's okay. Well, I'm going to hand you over to
Hey, Yvonne, how are you?
Hey, guys.
Are you well?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm just going to put this other earpiece in because it was a bit crackly there. Now, you've a very strong spirit around you, Yvonne, as well. You're a stress ball at the minute, though, they're saying, are you?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, was it all during the week? Just, extremely stressed to the point where it was nearly affecting your breathing, like everything you were doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, the spirit is saying as well, you're getting a bit more calm, but there's a bit more calm to come. So it's like you're through definitely that storm, but something from it will come back, say in about 3 or 4 weeks. But they're saying don't even rise to it, just relax, and it'll be gone as soon as it started. So does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't be putting your time into it. Just try and relax. It's like there's too many voices talking and none of them talking sense is what the spirits were saying. So does that make sense?
Sort of. Yeah.
Yeah, it's more gossip and twitchy curtains than anything else for us kind of causing that situation. So it wouldn't
Twitchy
be
curtains, I like that one. That's it. Yeah.
But that's what they're saying. That's a very old expression. So they're just saying it's going to be fine. That part of the stress, you're gone from it now, and don't worry about it. In a couple of weeks, if something around the issue comes back again, within a day it'll have died down if nobody feels it.
Yeah.
But now, that's what they're saying. That's a very old.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry,
can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Ah, perfect. Now, this spirit is saying as well, there's a lot of joy coming to you over the next 6 months. So there is a fair bit of change coming around you, but there's something you have to do beforehand to kind of bring this change in. So was there anything on your mind or anything you were thinking of doing over the next couple of weeks, or that you really wanted to change, you just haven't had the chance to?
There was, I think it was actually.
Yeah, well, they're telling you to make decisions on the things you want to change, because as soon as you start changing them, it's like all of this new change is coming around you as well. You've got a really, really good heart, she's saying as well. It's a female saying, she's saying you've got a really, really good heart, and that's what people take advantage of you sometimes as well. So do you find that happens a bit? Yeah, well, she's saying don't be worrying, it's okay. Now she's going back to an M as well, so there's this woman. Sorry, what's your surname?
Donaghy.
Pardon?
Donaghy.
Donaghy.
Yeah.
Is there an M Donaghy somewhere?
M?
Yeah, M for like...
M for Mammy.
M for Mammy.
There's a mummy there. Mother has passed away.
Sorry, I can't hear her. Can you
Sorry, say that again, yeah. She said...
Mother has passed away. Our name begin with an M.
Yeah, mother passed away.
Yeah, but that's the spirit. That's the spirit I'm talking to. She's saying M, but she's saying there's another M as well. So is there a Mandy or a Marie living?
Mary.
A Mary living, right? Well, they're saying to keep an eye on Mary. So do you talk to Mary much, or?
No, Mary is with us. She was my own. I pray to them all.
Ah, okay. So you're talking to them, right? Well, there's definitely. The spirits are there, but there's worry around another female in the family. So is there any other females that you're worried about at the minute, because they're kind of really stressed over a younger woman in the family? Now this young girl as well has had problems with her stomach. So is there any of the girls in the family that have issues with their womb or their stomach, their digestive system?
Mine has problems with her stomach.
You have?
I have, yeah.
Okay, well, that's definitely something that they're a little bit concerned about. So definitely have a look and make an appointment and have a look. Is an issue been getting worse with you, or just?
It's not with me. My niece, I said it was actually need to get an appointment.
Right. Right. Well, make sure you get to these appointments. It's very hard. She's breaking up as well. But the spirits are saying definitely. Yeah, the spirits are saying definitely start getting it checked out. If you've missed any appointments, ring up over the next week and make sure that you get to those appointments. Not that you're going to get bad news or anything, but it's like if this issue is left any longer, like say another couple of months without being addressed, it's going to like take you nearly a year to recover from it. Whereas if you kind of get on top of it now, it'll definitely be sorted very, very quickly. Where it'll leave you a lot more time and you won't get half as bad as it is going to get. But there definitely is. They're kind of just a bit stressed and worried over that issue with in and around the stomach area. So if you can, make a priority to definitely, because your mum keeps saying it, make a priority to get that looked at. Any appointments that you've missed, kind of just get straight back onto them, and you really will be grand. Now they're saying as well there is a holiday coming for you as well, so definitely sort out all this medical stuff, because you will be going on a holiday. Whereas if you don't get the stuff sorted now, you'll miss this holiday. But they want you to definitely, it's not a warning, it's more take caution and get this done, because if you don't, it's going to kind of leave you very sick for a year, where you could free yourself up from that altogether if you get looked at straight away.
Right. Okay.
Is that related to my age or to myself?
To which?
Is that related to myself or my niece?
Is that related to her or her niece?
That's coming up. Whoever has the severe problem, it's coming up a very young girl, yeah. So if it's the niece, or even whoever it is, you just have to. They're not making it clearer, but they're saying it has to be sorted very, very quickly. So if both of you are having issues, I keep coming up towards it. I have a feeling it's the younger girl as well. But if you're having issues as well, it's definitely whoever's missing it's the person that's missing the appointments needs to redo those appointments, because there's something there that definitely needs to be addressed.
Okay.
Yeah. That's my niece.
All right.
That's your niece. Okay. Well, look, make sure she gets it done and tell her that it'll save her a whole load of time and a whole lot of hassle and stress around everybody else, because it's something that's very, very fixable now, where it's going to be harder to fix in the space of a year's time.
Yeah, she knows that it's over COVID-19 that she didn't follow up on her appointment.
Yeah, look, I can understand that people are afraid to go into the hospitals now, but look, and I have to say one thing, the hospital staff have been outstanding. I've actually been in hospital myself while this is going on, and absolutely spectacular they've been. So tell her not to be afraid. They've been very good in the hospitals. They're taking extra care as well. So tell her to definitely get in there and get it sorted, because there's just... it's very rare to see spirits kind of keep pushing an issue with someone like that.
Right. All right, thanks very much for calling in.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
No, you're very welcome.
See you then. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I think it was a bad connection there between the phones that was making things...
I'm sure. Some people's phones can be... Like, I have the levels through the ceiling as well. Now, I'll come to the person that's on the phone now in a few minutes. Just hang on.
Yeah, because I just want to go down and take a spoon and Manuka honey. So do you want to stick a song in English for 3 or 4 minutes?
I'll root out a song here. I have a song here, so I'll see you in 3 minutes.
3 minutes exactly.
You can put you can turn off your
phone the whole thing down.
Yeah, you can just turn mute your phone, please. Thanks.
So he quit his job and worked real hard trying
Oh, there we go. Chasing Dreams. There we go. That's one from my sister. Let's text my sister Sharon. That's one of her original songs. So there's the number up on the screen. It's also on the band going across. People are asking me, what number are you using? It's going across in the band down the bottom, but it's also there on the screen. It's 087 66 07 523. That's the number I have. I'll go back to my old number as soon as it's repaired by Vodafone. So, I'll have my old number back. So the number that you're used to using, you'll be able to come back to, So we'll get started with that. We'll come back to Geoff now in just a couple of minutes. We're just waiting on him to give us the thumbs up and return back to us. So we'll get back to him now in a sec. So yeah, there's the number up there. It's 087 6607 523. And I had Angela Breen, by the way, sent me the rose bushes. Geoff told her there was a yellow rose, and at the time when you get told some of the readings and stuff like that, you don't realise that any of it makes sense. And he just says, look, just remember that it'll come to you later on. You can't think of it right there and then when you're being told of something. And so she sent me, he told her, your mum is mentioning, there's a yellow rose. She said, no, I don't know what you're talking about, a yellow rose. And then she just realised it was a yellow rose bush down the end of her garden that her mum gave it to her, and she planted in the garden. And she sent me a picture of it there. It's actually in the feed. You can have a look. Yeah, so we'll be going back to Geoff now shortly. We just get him back online now. But he hasn't been feeling too good with his throat and stuff today, but hopefully he'll be okay and back to normal as he just gets sick like the rest of us. That's as simple as, regardless of. Yeah, but some of the stuff is absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to be having Geoff back with us now in a couple of minutes, I hope, on our live call. So hopefully we can get back to that now in a sec. So the number is there if you want to give me a bell on the phone. I left the number up on the screen, 087 6607 523, if you want to get in. And I will go to the live feed as well as soon as when I get back to Geoff, we'll go back to the live feed and we'll start picking out a couple of people. Now, I can't get back to the phone just yet because I just have to wait for Geoff to return to us. As soon as he returns, and then we'll get back to normal. So we have Geoff back in the building. He's back in the building at the moment. Just let's get yourself settled there, Geoff. Yeah, well, that's been playing Sharon's song there. We thrown Sharon's song in, and we had it there playing for everyone on board. Let me see. We had Geoff there. It's like, there he is. He's all back.
There we are. Back again.
Hang on a second. Now we just pop us back on there, and there we go. You're back on. You're back in the land of the living. There you go.
Back again. Thanks be to God from Manuka Honey.
Yeah.
I have to give a shout out as well to a friend of mine, Emma Pierce, our dad. He makes honey. It's absolutely beautiful. Dublin honey, it's called, and it's absolutely amazing for sore throats. That's what's been getting me through today. That and the Manuka honey. So I just want to give a big shout out to Emma and to Dublin honey. Thanks a million.
Yeah, lovely, jubbly. I'll have to get a taste of it.
I'll get a jar over there. I have a couple of jars here, so I'll send you over. It's absolutely. He makes himself out of Castlemark. It's absolutely beautiful. It's stellar stuff. It really is.
I'm not even messing. I'm not messing. I have about 15 jars of Manuka honey in my press.
You should take it. I advise everybody to do it. If you can, take a spoon of Manuka honey a day, because it's absolutely, healing qualities in that are fantastic. They're only really finding out about them now, but that's been my go-to thing. Anything that we try, because I talk so much. It's like performers, I suppose. I don't sing that much of it, but the amount of talking I do, it just wrecks the vocal cords. But Manuka honey every time. Oh, that Dublin honey! It's absolutely brilliant. It's really good. Even if you can't take it, put it in some hot water and drink it, and it's absolutely amazing. It gets you through winters, stops flus. Like, people don't forget, like, most viruses come in through the mouth and nose anyway. So if you're drinking warm water, especially with honey or anything like that, it coats your throat. And the Manuka honey has brilliant antibiotics in it, like natural antibiotics that would kill nearly anything. Yeah. So that was, even though now you have to be mindful of it with kids, obviously, and some people do have issues with stuff like that, but adults, teenagers, great stuff.
Apple cider vinegar, I've just been told. Apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, that's another one as well. If you've any sore throats, or like I take that every now and again, and it actually cleans out your whole system, liver. It does everything. Like,
cleans everything out.
Like, for every illness there is Mother Nature, and she has an answer to everything. There's a plant for every illness, and I'm a firm believer in that. I really am. Obviously, you have to go to doctors and for things and operations, but a lot of people don't realise their own health is in their own hands. Like, you are what you eat. If you look after yourself a little bit, it's amazing just by eating or what you can do, how much you can save yourself. Like.
Oh, I must be turning into a fucking egg.
You need some weird stuff. I've been eating a lot of plant-based proteins, and they're absolutely brilliant. Like, they really are good for you.
I'm only joking. I'm just saying that the shape of an egg at this stage, all the lockups, you know what I mean? I'm only kidding.
Could be worse, Anto.
Yeah, it could be worse. You don't start saying that, you.
Who wants me to read Anto next week?
Oh, shit.
I want to put you on the spot. Who?
Yeah.
I want to see in the comments. I can't see the comments. I want to see at least 100 yeses. Who wants to see Anto get a live reading? I'm going to make him cry next week.
You can feck off, Geoff. I'm going off you.
Now, you just have to.
I'm going off
you. Give you as much as one. So Anto doesn't want it, but I want to give him one, and so does everybody else. So I think we should the last 15 minutes of next week.
Yeah.
Well, you're getting a full reading, and I want you the way you always are with me.
Okay.
If it doesn't sound right, no, Geoff, you're wrong, or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. No, that's okay. Okay, let's do that.
No, I definitely want it, because funny enough, every time I do this, there's always spirits there for you, and they're the ones telling me. So next week, I think it'll be the right time. So.
All right, you can tell me later if they said anything at all, right?
Oh, no, we're going to have to wait till next week and hear it live like everybody else.
The continuation will be next week. Okay, and you'll have everyone intrigued now. They're all going to want to come on and see me fall apart. Now...
Yeah, I can't wait.
Shut up. Going off you, man.
No, it'll be good. No, I'd say it's going to be very positive. Very, very positive, actually. The energy around you the last couple of weeks has been phenomenal. Like, I mean, there's just your own energies has been crazy. So it just means there's a lot of good ahead of you, so... Be interesting for me to have a look and see as well, just to see what's ahead of you, actually.
Well, that's going to be interesting. Now, I'm going to go to the phone.
It'll be very interesting, yeah.
Yeah, it will be. It will be. I still don't forget that time when we were gigging and I said I mightn't make it down the stairs. He says, it's all right. He says, you have a bit of time left. I said, I'll probably fall down the stairs.
Yeah, if you were going to fall, I'd have got someone else to carry that crowd of filling stairs.
What's the cackle at the end of the stairs? I'm going to go to the phone, Geoff, because I'm going out your happy. All right, who have we got on the phone? Hello.
Hello, it's Dean.
Hiya, Dean. How are you? You're very welcome.
I'm good, thank you.
You're very welcome to the show.
Thank you, Ado.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
I'd like to speak to Geoff, please.
Right, let's talk to Geoff. Let's get over there and we'll see what Geoff has for you.
Hey, Dean, how are you?
I'm good, Geoff, thank you.
Brilliant. Dean, you've two spirits around you as well, actually, at the minute. Now... Just a very giggly as well. So, have you a really funny laugh, or do people comment about anyone around you with a laugh?
No, not.
That you can think of, because he keeps showing me this really funny kind of nearly hiccup of a laugh as well. Now, your grandfather was passed as well.
Yeah.
He's coming in with a younger female spirit on his side as well, so it would have been one of his children.
Right.
And they're saying cancer took the lady, but he passed from something else as well.
Okay.
Now, you as well, you've got a very big deal coming up actually over the next 6 months as well. You've a huge kind of a very big decision to make. So it's coming up in and around, like it's come more of a sort of a lifestyle run as well. So have you been having any problems health-wise or anything like that, or anything that's just kind of getting you down a bit?
No, far from it.
Nothing at all. Brilliant. Right, but there's definitely over the next 2 to 4 months, something might crop up that you're not really 100% sure of doing, but it's definitely something good that you should do. That's going to kind of change things around you as well. You're very like me, they're saying as well. So, have you done anything psychically before, or ever thought of doing anything like that?
I'm sorry, it's a really bad line. I can get you there.
You can't hear him, can you not?
No, there's an awful echo, Ando. An awful echo.
Oh, is there an echo there?
Yeah, it's really, like, it's...
Okay, let me see. Have you don't have Facebook on in the background, right, do you?
No, I'm actually just up in the room on the phone.
Up in the room. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you perfect, Ando.
Yeah, no, that's Geoff. Can you hear him there okay now?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Geoff.
Yeah, Sorry, but you can hear me perfect now, can you?
Oh, that's a bit better. Yeah.
Okay.
Brilliant. Right, yeah. Well, there is huge change ahead of you, but so you're coming up to a point where there's a decision that's coming up ahead of you now. It might be in and around you now, but definitely in the next month or two, there's going to be a huge kind of an opportunity coming up towards your way. Is it something normally you'd be kind of dragged into a little bit, but it's definitely, you're going to give it a little bit of thought and kind of be a bit apprehensive, but they're telling you to go ahead with it. Now, it's got to do with a lot of travel as well, but it'll be really good for you.
Yeah, no.
I was asking you there earlier, have you ever done anything psychically before? Or?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, because it's coming up, there's a really strong connection with you to the spirit world as well, so you're aware of that anyway.
Yeah.
Now, they're saying this is from young as well, so have you been able to do this since you're like 12, 13?
Can you say that again? I'm terrible, sorry.
No, you're fine. Have you been able to do this, like, or connect with spirits since you're about 12 or 13?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's coming up around... Now, I'm not being smart. Did you ever get a really hard bang on the head?
I did.
Yeah, because it's coming up a gift. You always had the gift in you, but it was activated by a really hard bang to the head. Like, it was like everything after that got much clearer, much stronger with the spirit world. So does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now, you're going to be... It must be the psychic thing you're being drawn back into, because I can... It's like I can see you having loads of conversations, but it's with spirit as well. So were you planning on doing it as a career? Or?
I haven't, to be honest with you. I haven't.
Well, I think you definitely should, because it's, as I was saying, it's making sense now what they were saying. Like, they're kind of giving you forwards and backwards and jumbled a bit. It's definitely, I can see you connecting more with spirit. So I think it's something that you definitely will get into, but it's definitely something they're trying to push you into, because you have a really strong connection, probably the same connection I have as well. So I always push people that have a connection that strong to definitely do it, because they don't give it to you. It's not given to you just for no reason. It's given to you to eventually do something with it. Now, I started kind of young-ish doing it, but a lot of people, as I said before, they don't start till in their 40s, 50s sometimes, but they always end up being the really, really good mediums as well. But they're definitely telling you to push more time or head in that direction with it, because it's like you have a very, very powerful gift as well. And everything like that with a gift, it's always designed to help others. Now, it can be hard on us, but it's very, very rewarding. Even the days that we'll find that you're drained or you're a bit sick, it is definitely brilliant. But that bang in the head, you do realise, or you know what they're talking about.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, well, what they're saying to you is do that, start kind of looking after yourself a bit more, but definitely within the next, if you say over the next 2 months, kind of put some time definitely into doing that, it's going to change absolutely everything around your life. Like, just put you on not that you're on the wrong path now, but this is kind of the best path your life could go on, and everything else will just follow and come from that. Like, even the family, everything else like that, it'll be a lot more positive around you. It's like, do you find sometimes that you just want to break out of things?
Yeah.
That you just, it's nearly like that you're not that you're not home, but even when you're home, you don't feel like you're home. Like, everything around you you don't feel connected to it.
Well, it's like being on hold earlier on waiting to talk to you, and you were talking about juice and honey and everything else.
What I wanted to do is, look, will definitely keep in touch with you, but you are definitely going to be doing this. So, and if you need any help that way, I'd love to give it to you as well. But the spirits, they keep pushing, and they just keep showing me the third eye opening up. So definitely do start getting into a little bit more. If you're on Facebook or Instagram, send me a quick message there and just let me know it's you. And what I'll do is I can keep in touch with you as well. To keep messing with this camera, pushing it down as well. So I would definitely like to keep in touch with you, because it's something that you will need a little bit of help with, but you'll be flying fairly quickly. Like, and it will. I know you mightn't think of now, and it's a kind of a big thing. It's a big commitment to make as well. But I guarantee you, the way the spirits are saying it, that's the road that is going to lead to brilliant things with you. And you'll feel like chains are coming off you as soon as you start doing it. And that's what they want for you. They want you to feel comfortable in what you're doing and just have a bit of faith in yourself, definitely. But that was a hard. I keep getting that bang. That was a hard. Were you knocked unconscious, or?
I was.
Yeah, because that's a severe bang. Like, you got in a funny way. I know it's a bad thing, but it definitely did something that kind of strengthened up your gift or brought it out, which that happens as well. You know what I mean? It does. If a trauma like that, for some reason, especially to the head, it can do something that activates that part of the brain that we use for, which is always your third eye or your pineal gland. If you want to Google it there, you'll see exactly the pineal gland is what every medium uses to open up. That's the part of the brain that we actually use. Everybody has it. We can just activate it a little bit better. So kind of Google some of that stuff, and you'll find it very interesting. But definitely, the spirits are pushing you definitely towards doing what I'm doing.
Can I just ask you, do you find anybody else around at the moment, spirits-wise?
There's just that lady and that man. And see, that's the thing now with mediums. I will have to say one thing: when spirits are aware that you have a gift, they want you to open up, and they want to give the messages directly to you. They don't want to. They don't want to deal with anybody. Spirits are very particular. If they know they can pass a message on to a loved one because they have a gift, they will do that. And they probably have been doing that with you. Have you been getting a lot of dreams where the spirits are coming in, or just strange things happening around you?
I know. Yeah, I've had that in the room and all. So.
Yeah, but what you need to do is definitely. I want you to do that tonight at some stage. Send me a message on Facebook, or have you got Instagram?
I do.
If you have Instagram, just go on to medium _ Geoff K, GEOFFK, and send me a quick message there, and I'm going to send you on some stuff and just help you out a little bit, because they do want to actually, there's loads of messages there for you, but they want to give them directly to you, and they have been trying. So I could definitely show you how to open up and make that connection just a little bit stronger for yourself, and I think you'll be flying after that. You really will.
Thanks very much for that.
Well, there we go.
No, look, you're very welcome. I'm actually delighted I'm not getting through now, because it's nice to meet someone else that has a gift, and yours is very, very strong.
Thank you. Fernando, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Look after yourself.
Yeah, you too.
You too, yeah.
I'll give you a healing.
Send me that message, yeah?
He's going to give me a healing. You're going to give me a reading. He's going to give me a healing. I'm fucking sick of all. I'm sick of all
You'll be
this.
flying next week, Anto.
All healed up and red to death.
Yeah, everywhere.
Bye, lad. Be taking the honey.
See you then. Go on. Good luck.
Adios. Bye now.
Go on, see, take it easy.
Jeez, I'm fucking getting nervous in this chair here now. I was having fun.
I'll tell you now, Anto, it's squeaky bum time now next week for you. Anto probably have downed a bottle of whiskey before the start of next show.
Yeah.
Somebody send him a bottle of whiskey quick.
Holy shit balls. Yeah. That's what's going to happen next week.
I'll be waiting the fire to the ground, Anto.
I think I'll send you over the whiskey so you can't read me next week. Yeah.
That'll do it, all right. Sure. A bottle of gin and I might take you up on it.
Now, I'm going to go to the feed for a second, because I don't want to go back to the phone just a second.
Listen to me. Last week and for the last 3 weeks,
okay,
I've had this spirit, and it's something I wanted to say as well, and it's something I'm just going to put out there. But for the last 3 weeks, I've had this spirit, and you probably remember me talking about Nick.
Yeah.
Now, he's back again today. So,
right, so
what I want to do is I'm going to pass a message. We can go to the feed, but this is definitely for someone from the feed, and that's, I think, what he was trying. And because I was going through the spirit so fast, I was just kind of not going over him, but he's here constantly. So his name is Mick. He passed with his heart, and he wants to pass a message on to his family. So that's his daughters as well as son and his wife. And he's saying that he's okay. He loves the new babies that have come into the family. There's one little baby in particular. So and there's another one coming for his daughter. He said there's one more pregnancy coming. He's playing loads and loads of the music. He always played music.
Right.
And eggs, so they'll know about the eggs. He used to make eggs all the time, constantly. In the morning,
yeah,
he'd have eggs ready for them now. So this girl will definitely be on the feed. One of his family members will be on the feed. He's saying he's okay. He's witches all the time. He's always witches, and he loves the country. So they've moved as well. They've moved definitely probably from Dublin to the country or in and around that. He's saying it's a peaceful and it's a good place, and that's the place where they should all the family should gather. Right,
okay. That's very interesting. And
so does anybody answer? Same with the girl earlier on with Dan. Definitely if they can get back, because they're two very, very strong spirits. And Dan was actually here last week as well.
Right.
So.
Right, and they're trying to. They
just want to get messages, and they say the people that they'll know straight away. So they're being clear with the feed kind of that way. So, if it's you, just send a quick message, just to let us know. Because we always love the feedback.
Now I'm going to pick a name here before I go to the phone. Okay.
Yeah.
Now there's a girl here, and she's just saying that she's trying to get through. Her name is Caroline, right? She's trying to get through because the baby's just sitting there laughing at the phone. So her name is Caroline Ann, And she just says the baby's...
Caroline Ann. Okay.
She just says the baby's laughing at the phone, and that just caught my eye, and I don't know if there's something there. Maybe that's what I'm getting there now.
Okay, Caroline. Where we have that this is a motherly spirit as well coming in. Now the baby as well. So the baby doesn't just do this to the phone. The baby does this nearly every night as well when she's asleep, and the baby is really connected to this. So this spirit and the baby are connected very, very close to each other. So the baby, some babies can see spirits, and they can get a good feel when spirits are around. Like anybody you see a baby, they're always looking off or they're messing with things as well. And they're saying Caroline's the mother, isn't she?
She didn't say she's the mother. She just said she's trying to get through because the baby's just sitting here laughing at the phone.
Yeah, well, tell Caroline as well that this woman's always around her as well. Now, there was a spirit there passed from suicide as well that's going back a bit as well, and it's a male energy, it's young as well. He's saying that he's definitely okay, and he wants her to know that as well. But that baby has brilliant energy. It really, really has good energy, and there's a lot of good around the baby as well. There's another baby coming as well, so there's a lot of babies coming in and around this as well. So there's a pregnancy at the minute in the family, and it's going to go very well, they're saying. So we can pass that on to her, and they're loving the baby. Like the baby kind of sings or hums as well. So we'll be passed that to Caroline as well. She'll know what it means.
Right, okay. Well,
and they're saying as well, no move. So if she was thinking of moving or doing something like that, tell her not to stay where she is at the minute, and she'll be fine. It's like a move or anything outside she was going to do, not to do anything for the next 6 to 9 months, and then everything will be fine. So if she was thinking of moving, I know it's a big thing, they're asking you to put it off for about 9 months. Don't do anything spectacular for the next 9 months, and then you'll be ready to do it after that.
Right, now, a girl called Linda there just asked a simple question. Maybe you can just answer this. Maybe it might ease somebody's mind. She just says, do baby spirits come true, Geoff?
Yeah, they do. Now, one thing I've been looking at and I've been studying a bit, and I've had a lot of help from my friend, Jap. Everything works, even with spirits, mediumship, anything you want to do, it always works better. There's times during the day, like there's actually an astral clock, and everything works off that. Like tides work off it, the whole lot. And there's always times that it's better to get female spirits in. Child spirits will always come in with another spirit. They never come in on their own. They always come in with someone from the family that's passed. So when a child passes and it's the worst, it's absolutely the worst thing in the world. I hate seeing it. It really is. But they're always brought up to the spirit world. When you pass on, you don't just go up. A lot of family members and old spirits come and they actually bring you, they guide you, and they actually walk with you and bring you to where you're supposed to go. So, and that's how I always find comfort. But children, on the reverse, when they want to come down and pass messages, children will be very cheeky and pass messages, but they always come with an older, and it's generally a female spirit, like a nanny or a great grandmother will always, or a mother if they're passed, will always bring the children in. I've never had a reading where a child is just coming on its own. It's always been brought in by another family member. So, but yeah, children do come in. And those ones I always tend to keep I wouldn't do those ones over the radio because children, I'm very close to children. I have like who doesn't love children, but those I always do privately because they can be hugely emotional. Even for me, like I've cried during some readings. I know people think I'm nuts and all that, but I get sometimes when you see the connection to a child and the mother of a lost child, it's absolutely heart-wrenching. Right. Like it really, even though I know they're okay, but just to see the emotion of the person still living, it can be very, very, very hard.
Yeah, of course it can.
Definitely. And they're always the most draining ones to me. They're not the most draining ones, but they actually take a lot out of me because I'm always left thinking for a couple hours after. Do you know what I mean? It's always kind of, then I look at my own kids, of course, and I'd be like so thankful for them.
Yeah. I think we all do that. And once you look at your own kids,
you see, it's absolutely like it's horrendous. I'll never understand it where the soul can be brought to the earth and then taken so quickly, but there's always a reason. But I do know one thing: every child spirit, and nearly every spirit, but every child spirit always they cross over straight away, and they're up there straight away. There's no messing about or anything like that.
They've nothing, no sins. I don't know.
Yeah, there's no sins. They're so pure, and every child, even on earth, has angels around it. They do. I'm a true believer in that. That they do have protection around them, and they're always when they do pass or anything like that. There's always they're just looked after. Like there's no messing about. They're straight up there and they're comforted and everything. So
right. Before I go, I'll go to the phone. Then I'm definitely going to go and if we can just fire through some of the feeds and we get that out of the way. And whenever you need a break, you just let us know. I know you're a bit coffee, but you're doing.
Yeah, it'll take in 5 minutes or so. It's just getting a bit raw, but we'll be fine.
Okay. So I'm going to go through to the. Phone. Hello, how's it going?
Hi, Ando. Guess who it is?
I've no idea. Who is it?
Geoff just has been talking about me there. That's mad, isn't it? I'm not been waiting on the phone. He's just been giving me a reading while I was on the phone.
All right. So I picked out who was it?
Caroline, yeah.
Caroline. So you've just been kind of giving us a little reading on. I've picked you out already from the feed.
You picked me out when I was waiting on the phone, and you picked me out from the feed then while I was waiting on the call.
Right, and did anything he said so far make sense?
Yeah, well, he said that I drove to suicide, so I do have someone that passed from suicide, and about the baby and the talking and that, so, and then the 6 to 9 months. Now, not about another baby, because there's no other baby coming this way.
Well, it could be in the family.
No, there's another baby coming in the family, but definitely they're saying they see this where you're thinking of moving or doing something big in the next couple of weeks or months.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're definitely telling you.
Get married in September, so
that's the wrong thing to do. It's the right thing to do. It's just the wrong time to do it. So definitely, it's like within another 3 months, things will be a lot clearer where you can make a much more informed decision.
Yeah.
It's like you're nearly being pushed to make this decision or pressured into doing something.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, don't mind any of that, and you'll be fine for a couple of months as well. But definitely, when it does happen, it's going to be much better, and it'll go really, and you'll be so happy that you left it that long as well.
Right.
Now they're showing me a connection to Cork with you as well. They just said Cork for some reason. So is there anything with you in Cork?
I'd have friends in Cork. That's it, really.
There might be something there's definitely something that's going to come from Cork anyway that's going to help with that. See, the situation that you're in at the minute, or this thing that you want to do. So it might be one of the friends is definitely going to be a kind of a person to lean on, or you're going to get a lot of help from Cork anyway over the next year.
Okay.
So it'll be really good. Now, they're telling you as well, your health is okay, stop worrying. So are you kind of an over-worrier, or?
Yeah, well, I'd be anxious over things.
Yeah, like who isn't, but you've a long time ahead of you, you've loads ahead of you, but the same thing as well, just trying to they're telling you to try and keep everything positive. There has been, like everybody else, there's huge stresses. I could say just huge stress around everyone because there is, but the spirits will say it for a specific reason as well, like they'll pinpoint something. But with you, there's definitely everything is kind of going to stay the same for the next couple of months, but that's actually what needed. It's nearly like a blessing in disguise. And then this sort of thing that when you do have to go or to move or whatever, it's going to go really well. But at the same token as well, the child as well, is that your child, or do you mind the child? Or?
That's my child, still yakking on now. The more you're trying to talk, he's having a big full-blown conversation here.
Yeah, but what age is the child?
He's only 4 months.
4 months?
Yeah.
Yeah, but his vocabulary, is he speaking already? It's like he's really vocal for...
He what, sorry?
He's really vocal?
He's really vocal for...
Yeah, he's always very vocal there.
It's like he's nearly trying to talk already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he just kind of looks into different spaces and just be talking.
Yeah, now, the same with that as well, just kind of mind yourself as well, the baby is fine as well, there's no big issues coming around the baby's health or anything negative like that around the baby as well. There's definitely saying one more baby, so if it's not you, it's coming from someone very, very close to you.
Are you getting all nervous now, are you?
What?
You're getting all nervous now?
I'm taking 2 of me pills today.
Well, I think, to be honest, I really think it is you as well, and it's coming up within the next year as well. So look, every child is a blessing. Everything that comes with that is supposed to come for a reason. So don't be worried about it too much, but I can definitely see another child, and I'm really sure it's with you. But look, that's something for the future. Don't be worried about it. And when it comes, whatever's meant for you doesn't pass you by.
Right.
Grand.
So there we go. Are you happy now? You got them?
Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
All right.
Brilliant. And come here, look, the spirits, there's a load of good energy around you as well. So just try and relax, get into yourself a little bit more, and just let the next couple of months just go by nicely. Have a few things to do, but the big move or whatever it is, it'll happen definitely within 9 months. So you'll be fine, and you'll see at the end of it, you'll be so happy with it. You really, really will. So spirits are doing you a big favour by helping you out that way.
Great.
Right, there we go.
You're very welcome. That baby sounds deadly.
All right, see you then.
That's awesome. Say hi, Mary. That's awesome now.
Yeah, he's
Oh my God, they're just amazing. They really, really are. I said I have more time for kids than I do adults. That's probably because I am a big child, but I get on better with kids than I do adults.
Yeah. I mind that, yeah. So thanks very much for calling in.
All right, thanks very much. Thanks, Bye.
Bye. There we go. Yeah. So look, it must be difficult when you've no other child planned and you get told there's another one on the way. You know, what can you do?
That always happens. Look, and people, you can, as they say, look, you can make the best plans in the world, and then God does something else. Like, it's always the way. Do you know what I mean? Like,
There's another plan.
Kids are a blessing, and sometimes even straight after a baby, I don't think any woman haven't had labour, and just to go through the whole 9 months of pregnancy is, I think women are just rock stars for that alone. So to want to have to do it a couple of times, but sometimes it just happens. That's the way it is.
It's the way it's supposed to be.
If the baby is meant for you, it's going to come. It's as simple as that.
Right. Now we always try and get through some of the feed, and we just go. We won't go too deep into them. If you can give us, like, if there's something that's...
Yeah, no problem. We'll do one after feed, then I'm just going to get another bit of honey. We'll do a little break, and then we'll get straight back into the feed then, yeah?
That's perfect. We'll do one after feed. I'm just going to pick one straight off the bat, and I'm going to say this girl's name, and Jackie Bourne. Jackie Bourne. She's just standing out there. I'm just getting drawn to that. That's me, Jackie Bourne.
Oh, Jacqueline. Yeah, no, they're saying Jacqueline. So the spirit is very particular with her name as well, and... Oh, it's a male spirit as well. He is an older one, but he's the main target. He's telling Jacqueline, he's saying, I'm here, I'm listening to you, and he always listens to you as well. Now, he keeps saying Paul and Tony as well, so that will resonate with Jackie a little bit. She mightn't think of the Paul now, but it will come to her as well. Now, this man suffered with his throat as well as breathing that passed. Like, he struggled with his breathing towards the end, so it could have been definitely a lung, but it was a long-standing issue as well.
Right.
And he said, Jackie, stop worrying. What you want is coming, but it'll be 4 weeks. So she'll know what that is, hopefully.
Right, okay. Now, so did you want to do one more, or did you want to have a quick break?
We'll go and have that quick break, and then we get straight stuck into the feed then. Is that okay?
All right, you can just mute your microphone there, Geoff. And,
brilliant, yeah. I'll be straight back.
Yeah.
I'll be back in 3 minutes.
Talk to you in a few minutes. See you then. By the way, folks, if you want to call in, it's 087 6607 523.
Wait a minute, 'cause it feels like I've been here before. Maybe I'm crazy, but I just don't feel it anymore. I'm standing alone and I've been reaching out for him. And though you're here, I know your mind is somewhere else. I never realized I'd find someone who had the same impression that love was a game to play. I really want to believe what you say, but then I tell myself that I don't want to live this way. 'Cause baby, we've seen better days, and holding on feels impossible. I think it's safe to say I wasn't meant to fall in love, 'cause I knew I wasn't good enough. And now you see what I really mean when it fades away. Do you remember what we even started fighting for? And I hope you're listening, 'cause I'm done with missing everything we had before. And when our eyes collide, I'm more in love with you, I feel. But always remind me, 'cause you hide it so damn well. And I never realized I'd find someone who same impression that love was a game to play. I really wanna believe what you say, but then I tell myself that I don't wanna live this way. 'Cause baby, we've seen better days. Holding on feels impossible. Nothing is safe to say. I wasn't meant to fall in love, 'cause I knew I wasn't good enough. Now you see what I really mean when it fades away. Have you really thought this through? I don't wanna live this way, 'cause baby, we've seen better days. I don't know what you're hiding from, but I'm done with riding down this storm. And holding on feels impossible. Nothing is safe to say. We were never meant to fall in love if we knew we weren't good enough. Now you see what I really mean when it fades away.
Well, there we go. That's Jake Sullivan. It's a new single that's only been released. You can get that on Spotify and iTunes. There we go. Absolutely brilliant song. He's a great guy. He's a really nice guy, and it's a great song from himself. It is Jake Sullivan and Better Days. So yeah, brilliant. So yeah, the number that you want to call is there it is. It's on the screen, but it's also coming up in the banner going by down the bottom. A few people are saying, what's the number? It's in the banner down below. It's scrolling by. It's 087 66 07 523. I know it's not my normal number, but my normal number will return as soon as Vodafone decide to fix it. Now, I do have somebody on the phone, and I will get to them now in just a sec when I have Geoff back. But I'm just going back to one of the reads that Geoff done just a second ago for Jackie. And I just picked Jackie at random out of the read, and she just goes, oh my God, spot on. She said, my dad died with lung cancer, and it's his anniversary this Thursday. Thank you very much. So there we go. That was a positive result. I'm really good. Loads of people like the song as well, yeah, which is great. You know, I mean, I'm glad you really liked the song. And so Jake Solomon, he's a good guy. He's a really nice guy. So we have Geoff back in the building. How's it going, Geoff?
There we go. Just before we start, Ando, I got a lot of gifts this week actually from fans of the show. Yeah, loads of them, tons of them.
Yeah, cool.
I want to show this one. Look, isn't this amazing? This is from a young little lad. We mentioned him last week, if you remember.
That's cool, yeah.
And look at that. This is Geoff is my best bud, and it's his two hands with a ball of energy in between them.
Oh,
and
super.
funnily enough, he drew. Now, before he drew all these lions, if you can see. Now, the child is psychic. Ruben is his name.
Okay.
So, Ruben, thank you for this. But he drew this 2 days before I got that tattoo.
Wow.
Now, look at that. The lions on it.
Okay.
Now, that's a very significant tattoo. It's called the Nordic Compass, but it's a very spiritual tattoo. But he was actually picking up. He didn't even realise.
Right, that's
so it's not amazing. So we have that hanging in the house. So I just wanted to bring up just to show him that, because I thought I was going to give him a shout out. It's just amazing.
Yeah, you gave me a shout out last week. I
have to give a shout out as well quickly to Kilchain Autos and Jason, because they were just stellar this week. I had a few problems with phones, everything, and they absolutely knocked it out of the park for me. So I just want to say thanks. If anybody ever had this, to get a car or anything done, they're just up the road there in Ashbourne, Kilchain Autos. Give them a look. They're brilliant. And just ask for Jason. Lovely man. A great family-run business as well.
Actually, you know the lads well. I know the lads well.
Yeah, they're brilliant, stellar lads. They really, really are.
Yeah.
They really go out of their way. You know what I mean? It's great to see a family-run company as well. But like they treat everybody like he was like I was his brother.
Right.
They really go out of their way to help. So a great bunch of lads.
What was I going to say to you? So you've been getting loads of presents and stuff like that.
Yeah, even today, Kaylee, I wanted to shout out to Kaylee as well. She brought me up this lovely love heart with angel wings on it, and a beautiful message from her on the back of it, like nearly brought a tear to my eye. So I want to say thank you to that as well. I've just been getting flowers, everything. It's just crazy.
That's great. By the way, Jackie Bourne, that I called out a few minutes ago, says, thanks very much, Geoff. You made our day. She says that was definitely... you were spot on with it. She says, oh my God. She said that she believes that came from her dad who passed away from cancer. And she said he...
brilliant.
Yeah, he called her Jacqueline. And she says that
excellent. Yeah, it was very strong. Look, see, that's what I mean. Everybody gives me the thanks for it. And I'll say it every week. All I am is a telephone. Like, and I can't dictate. I can't make spirits. There's this big kind of hullabaloo. They think that I can control spirits or I can make them do absolutely nothing. They're the ones that kind of influence. I don't influence them. They're the ones that influence me.
Yeah.
And as I say, sometimes we probably get one or two callers every week that either I'm missing the connection or I'm not, and that's not the spirit. That's just me either having been off a little bit. So if sometimes you get through and you don't get a reading, it's nothing got to do with spirit doesn't want to talk to you. It's just sometimes spirits, they want to connect with you in their own way, or it mightn't be what they have to say mightn't be for be broadcast. So.
I'm definitely gonna, because you're part of the show now here every Tuesday, Geoff. Like I'm gonna be making the Geoff Keating mug.
Oh, cool! Is that a good one?
I have my one, okay, but this is my one, okay. This is from the Walker Talker Chat Show, all right.
Oh, lovely! Yeah, I want to get one of them as well. Yeah, I want to definitely get one of them.
This one can be your one, Geoff. I'll bring this over to you. This can be yours.
Yeah, nice one.
All right.
I'll use that every week then as well. Yeah,
yeah, to feed the dog.
Very nice, yeah.
But I'm gonna design up your one. I'm gonna make it cool, you know.
That'd be brilliant.
It'll probably take me a couple of goes to get a good design for you, but I'm gonna do that for you. And get the.
Oh, that'd be great, yeah. I want to go up and get the local chief superintendent one. Lovely stuff.
Oh, dear Lord. Yeah.
I just love giving them gifts to me.
We'll drop them up a few, yeah.
Yeah, we will. Try to make them real happy drinking, looking at my face every first thing in the morning coming in the shift.
I better not give them one of mine, so Janie Mac.
Yeah, so you'd be getting reefed out of your car every 10 minutes.
Do you know what? That used to happen to me all the time. You can't actually drive a BMW in Finglas.
No. It's a big misconception. Look, you're driving a BMW, you must be...
So I got rid...
As if from Finglas, you can't make money yourself or you can't be successful unless you're obviously...
That was years ago.
And look, we have a huge problem with it, but I think some of the thinking with the guards is a bit draconian, to be honest. Guards, they do a stellar job, but it just seem to get the kind of scrapings of the barrel of them up in Finglas for some reason. And
now,
everybody has their own issues, I suppose. But no, look, that's the thing. People, when you're in cars like that, I suppose you're...
Yeah.
The way we have this team with the money and all that, I suppose they are only trying to do their job, but at the end of the day as well, like you have to balance everything out as well. Like you have to do your job, but you also have to have respect for every member of the public that you meet. So I mean, not everybody in Finglas is a criminal. But I mean, as we saw, and I want to say, I know people took issues with a lot of people. I got messages from people that were very distraught over that program Inside Decay. Like for Gardaí to sit there and say that I love coming when I heard about Finglas, the misconceptions. One guard is a guard, she's a very experienced guard, turned around and she says, I love working with them like that are half mental up there. The mental people are my favourite people. Like that is an absolutely crazy statement to make live on television. Yeah. About a whole community. Like people suffer with mental health issues, and I got a lot of calls. And I went up to the guard station a couple of times, and I had it out with them over. Well, I didn't get any fair answers. But you can't go around saying things like that. You don't mean you really, especially if you're in that position. You treat everybody the way you like to be treated. I say.
Yeah. And we're going to be bringing up that very subject. Loads and loads of people have asked me to bring up the mental health subject, and loads. Yeah, I've been inundated. So maybe you'll join me on the show for that.
Yeah, definitely. I'd love to jump in on that as well. They're doing some because I'm doing a huge amount of healings, or people are asking me to send them distant healing, and it's all for mental health because the quarantine, it's kind of swept people off their feet. It's taken their lives physically off them. Now, and they're left sitting there kind of not sure, and the uncertainty around everything, and no proper answers, and everything's a bit vague. So that's causing people, like even people that are normally not that stressed, it's kind of bringing that negative energy, and a lot more people are suffering with their mental health. But they've been run off my features for healings the last couple of weeks alone.
We have to bring it up, yeah. So I will bring it up. But actually, believe it or believe it or not, my cousin is actually one of the heads of the mental. I'm not too sure what the society, the head person in that game, and I don't know what our exact title is, but she's one of the top people in that, and I'm going to ask her to come on board and maybe.
Oh, that'd be brilliant. I'd love to hear from it.
I have to get a correct title. I don't want to rattle out some title that I'm not sure of. So I'll get her exact title, but she's very high up in.
Yeah, and I'd love to bring a girl in on that as well. A girl, Tammy, and I will organise it. I'm sure she'd love to come on. She's a brilliant advocate for mental health here and things. She's only a young girl. She's in her 20s, and she does absolutely stellar work. And I'd love to bring her on. She'd be great to get on with that for 15 minutes as well. Because listening to that girl, you're looking at a 20-year-old. You think experience-wise, you're looking at a 60-year-old. She is just so passionate about mental health, and unfortunately it's because she had family issues as well, some of the past, you know what I mean? So it's deeply rooted in her, but an absolutely amazing, smashing young girl. So it'd be great to get her on board as well, actually.
Okay.
She's probably listening now, so we'll be getting really fun here now.
Look, we'll get everyone on board, and we'll bring up a topic, and we won't do mediumship and all that sort of stuff. We'll talk about strictly mental health. So
strictly mental health.
When I bring it back on, Geoff, and we get to that, and you can probably bring up like your insight into it, and we'll do that on one of the shows.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, brilliant! Sure,
we'll just do it as just to try and help people who are stuck in houses at the moment, like everyone else. So.
Yeah, it's the same as well, because it's leading to a lot of domestic violence issues as well, which I think is absolutely any man out there that's putting his hand on a woman. It's unforgivable.
Do you know it went up? I was talking to Brian.
Walk outside the door. Like, I get angry. Like every man, you have arguments. Get angry, walk outside the door, and go for a nice walk. You don't have your first instinct to be hit something or. It's one of those things with me. It's unforgivable, and it does. Unfortunately, I'm going off, but one leads to another. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, then keep that energy for the next show. We will do that together.
We will indeed. Yeah.
We'll try and help people. I'm going to go to the phone, but there is a lot of. I'm getting drawn towards the people asking me things, and I'm getting drawn to that now. I'll come back to it. I'll just go to the phone, then I'll go back to that. If you don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go to the phone, and I am getting sucked into the texts that are coming down, and I'll go to them really quick. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll go to the phone. Hang on a second. Hello, who have we got on the phone?
Hi, it's Emma Whelan here.
How are you, Emma? Sorry for keeping you so long. We had you on the phone for ages and ages, but you're very welcome to the show. I hope you're enjoying the show.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, thanks very much.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to hand you over to Geoff and see what we can do for you.
Hi, Emma, how are you?
Hi, Geoff, I'm good, thanks.
Brilliant. Hi, Emma, you've good energy as well, let me say for the start. You've really bubbly energy as well. So you do be probably bouncing around the place, do you?
Yeah.
You've real jolly energy, and the spirits that are coming in as well. Your nanny is past, she's here now as well.
Who, sorry?
Your nanny.
This is your grandmother. Now she's bringing another spirit in there now as well, a younger spirit as well. So, yeah, well, she keeps showing me a lot of water. Do you live near water?
I live in water. I can't hear you that much.
Yeah,
so do you live near like a large expanse of water, like a river, or?
Can you hear him there?
No, sorry, it's breaking up. Sorry, go on again.
Yeah, no, I can hear her fine. She can't hear us.
Yeah. So can you hear him there now? Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear him better now.
Brilliant. Yeah, sorry, Emma. Do you live? They keep showing me a big expanse of water. So do you live near a lot of water?
No.
No, you have no water, and there's no like you're not near the sea or anything like that.
No.
Okay, well, it's just kind of a bit of a warning. If you're around any expanses of water, just be very careful, especially with younger children. Like, are you planning any holidays? I know there's holidays not happening for the minute. Are you planning anything near the seaside or anything like that?
No, not at all.
No, all right. Well, if you are, just be very mindful of getting voted out for the day. Just be very mindful of, and I'd nearly say don't go in the water. So if you're over the next 2 months, you or any young children that are with you are around any type of large expanse of water like the sea or a river, just either be very careful when they're in the water or just stay out of the water altogether, because it's just kind of a future warning as well. But we're going to kind of get back to you, but just definitely would you be able to keep that in mind for me? Can't you hear me, Anto? Sorry, I can't. I got him getting his static.
Right, I'm not too sure if she could hear you that time. I'm not quite sure what the story was there.
Oh, she gone?
No, I don't know. Are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, so can you hear Jeff? Can you just say something there? I just want to make sure you can hear everything okay.
Yeah, I can hear it better. Did you hear what I was saying about the warning with the water?
I was wondering about the water, yeah, I heard that.
Okay.
All right, brilliant. Now, you have to kind of break out as well. So is there stuff that feels very stagnant with you at the minute?
Is that anything?
Yeah, I can hear you. Do you feel like you're not moving anywhere at the minute, that your whole life, apart from the quarantine now, but even before that, like you were kind of in a rut and not going anywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's coming up to a change over the next 6 weeks. Now, you have to be very mindful over the next 6 weeks. There's going to be a letter that you're going to receive, and it needs a kind of quick response now. And it's a really good letter as well, but it's like something you're kind of going to overlook or not get into. But there's definitely a letter coming with a big opportunity in it, and it has to be answered within a week. So you may be a little bit shocked, but there's definitely a really good kind of correspondence coming to you in the next 4 weeks that is going to make you kind of bring you out of everything that you're kind of feeling. It's a really, really good opportunity for you as well. But they're saying just try and relax and be a little bit more mindful as well. But it's like stresses as well. Is your mind racing 100 miles an hour constantly?
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's two different issues that are going on that are causing stress, and they're saying stop worrying about them. So one is around a person, and the other is around a thing, like an actual physical thing. So they're telling you to kind of stop worrying about them. They're going to resolve themselves. It's like 90% of your day is taken up by stress. So does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's all going to be the problems that are around you. Now, you don't even have to do anything. They're actually going to be melting away. And have you seen them over the last week or two, kind of simmering down a little bit?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's going to keep going that way. So all of this stress, your stress levels, whatever has happened, it's got that kind of issue is over. So your stress levels are going to start just really, really going down, and that's where all these opportunities are going to start coming in. And this female spirit, your nanny's there. She's there with a man as well, and she keeps saying that he's saying Anthony Tony. So do you know who he is?
Anthony.
Yeah, as in Anthony's name, but Anthony.
No, I don't know an Anthony. No.
Yeah, well, think of it. There's definitely he probably would have been called Tony, but his name is definitely Anthony. He's there in spirit with this woman as well. But the change that's coming around you is already put in place, so you don't really have to do anything. But as I was saying, the stress levels will go down. Everything else is going to start opening up for you, so you will feel like a lot more involved and kind of connected with everything around you. So you're on the right path now, anyway. But the stresses that are around you, stop putting your time into the stress and just kind of keep your thoughts positive and get more back into yourself. Like they're saying, even changing up your clothes and everything. So kind of have a bit of a clear out, if that makes sense. Not that there's anything there, but it's like you need to move things around the house or move things around and just make it kind of no different.
Yeah.
It'd be just nice for you to do it. It's like you have to put your own touch on it and make things the way you want them, and don't take no for an answer off anybody. If anybody has a problem with it, tell them tough. It's kind of telling you to take back your house, more or less, like to put your energy back into it, and you'll just be so relaxed, because the amount of stress they're saying you go through, it's not really good for you, and it's not none of it's your fault either. But they're saying to try and just pull yourself back from it, forget about everything else around you, and just concentrate on your home, like your space, and have it lovely for yourself.
Lovely. Sounds great.
Now, hopefully,
you're very, very welcome.
Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye. Now, I will go to. Yeah. So there's there is for some reason tonight. I'm just getting drawn over to the messages rather than the phone. There's one or two things just drawed me there.
Yeah, well, that's it. The spirits were talking to me about it last week. And I know we said we'll do a show where we just do the feed, or we'll just kind of more focus on the.
No, it's just. Now, there's one person Jenny Bean has put in tons and tons of texts, and she says, "Oh my God, can I please get a read?" No, she's put that in about 1,000 times. So Jenny Behan is her name, Jenny. So if we can give her.
We have Jenny. We've an Eddie and an Edward here. And it's the same. He keeps showing me his name Bean as well, but he keeps showing me a huge connection with football. Now this has gone back years, a really big connection with him and football. So
Okay.
I'm not sure if this is a grandfather or a great uncle. He's really, really, he's really happy, but he's very dapper as well. Like he always dressed in a shirt and tie and a suit. He's really, really kind of good, like good energy. But people would have noticed him when he walked into a place as well. He's telling you as well that it's going to take 3 to 4 weeks. So there's something she's not saying, but 3 to 4 weeks, that's definitely going to come to you, and it's going to change everything else around as well. And the sunflowers, I'm not sure if there's sunflowers in her back garden, but she's going to come across, or she either has come across sunflowers, and for some reason it kind of resonates with her and spirits, like a single sunflower for some reason. Now, Jenny, your health is fine, stop worrying, but you definitely do need to they're saying you need to kind of start prioritising things. There's a person around your life now at the minute that everything's getting prioritised around them, and they're saying that doesn't need to be happening. They're all right. It's like you're nearly being led down the garden path a little bit by someone. So kind of take a step back, get your own energy back, and you're going to be fine as well. Now, do you want to say there's a Sherry that's talking? This is a Sherry as well. Now, we must be living, and a Joseph. So the two of those, you're going to be seeing or hearing from them as well. And they mightn't be family members you normally hear or see from, but you're going to be hearing from them over the next couple of weeks.
Okay. So hopefully, Jenny, that has something got to do with you. I'm not quite sure. We're nearly there, Geoff. We're nearly there. Hopefully.
No, don't be worried, my man. It's just getting tight. That's
now, I'm getting drawn.
We got this far anyway. I thought we were only going to get an hour.
Yeah. I'm getting drawn to someone else with the same name as you, Keating. June Keating. June Keating. It's the same surname as you, so I'm getting sucked over to that. So
okay, no, there's definitely like I've a mother and fathers. Yeah, it's kind of motherly and fatherly spirit here. And one's wearing glasses as well. Now, June, that name is very familiar as well. It's really, really familiar. Now, it's not family, but I can come to it anyway. Now, June, mind your stomach. You're going to be grand. They're very, very close to you. Like, they're giving you messages in your house nearly every day. So it's like they're around you, and it's like not an altar, but there's definitely a certain space where you go to talk to these two spirits as well. They're always around you, and they keep smiling at. It's like, I'm not sure if she's a garden but it's like she's bent over a lot for some reason, doing something. So it could be garden or flowers or something like that. They're always there. They're with you as well. And they want to say the new little lads in the family is brilliant. So I'm not sure of it, but they're saying a new little lad, but they're putting their hand up to about the size of a 3 or 4-year-old or a 5-year-old. Right. They're always around him. They think he's brilliant energy as well. So that should make sense to it, hopefully.
All right, there we go. I hope that made sense to you there, and I'm not quite sure. Now let me see. I'm just gonna go back to the feed again. I'm going to see if we.
Yep.
Now, another one that I'm getting sucked into, and he's been coming up a bit throughout the feed. Nick Reeves. I keep getting Nick Reeves.
Nick Reeves.
Nick.
That's right now.
Yeah, Nick Reeves. That's the guy's name. Or Nicky. It could be Nicky.
Okay, Nick. I have a male spirit here now. Okay, yeah, and it's Nicholas as well. He's saying Nicholas, not. No, he's saying Martin. So I'm not sure if his name is Martin or. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can hear you. I'm not too sure if we've lost Geoff there. I think we've lost Geoff. Maybe we can try and get him back now in a second. We'll just see if we can. We might get Geoff to call us back. Just give me 1 second and we'll just see if we can get Geoff back. It's technology. Yeah. Okay. We'll bounce back to Geoff now in a second. We'll just see if we can get him back on the line. And I'll just turn off that Zoom there because it's going to be off-putting for you guys. Yeah, we're going to see if we can get Geoff back on the line. Let me see. It's just the way it rocks out, isn't it? It's just the way it rocks out sometimes. Fall in love. Now I'm just trying to get Geoff back on the line. You can see the phone number up on the screen as well if you want to come through. So let me see. We're going to see if we can get Geoff back on the line here and see if we can and sort it out. Hopefully we can. Yeah, either that we see we can get Geoff to probably. I'm trying to actually. Yeah, we're going to see if we can get Geoff to join back up with us here now in a second. So we're just trying to get that sorted before we take any more calls and stuff like that, and see if we can get him back on the line. And you can see the number on the screen as well. I'm just trying to get Geoff back onto the live. Yes, so we're just trying to sort that out. Yeah. You can call me on the 08766075523 as well if you want to get through to the show as well. But I'm trying to get Geoff back on the line, which would be the main thing that we need to do to get Geoff back on. So let me see. Oh yeah, here we go. Now, hopefully, I think we had Geoff there for a second. I'm not quite sure. Oh, there we go. He's coming back. He's coming back through. There you are. Did your phone die? Yeah, there we go. Your phone died, did it?
Yeah, the phone died and it's gonna go again here. It's just the charge. I don't know what is wrong with the phone. I dropped it earlier and it cracked. So.
Okay. I'll see if I can get.
Nick probably got a heart attack, did he?
Yeah. I'll see if I can just put you back through on the. Then we'll just.
Yeah, see if you can. There. Sorry, I know it's a bit dark here.
Yeah, I'll try and get you back through on the.
Yeah, if it goes again, I'll try and switch it. I'll just get. If it does go again, I'll try and ring back even.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. I'll try and get you through because when they're actually nearly through to the end of.
We are, and the outro just held up, I think, anyway.
Yeah, so I'm going to just sort of put you back in the land of the living over here, where people can see you. So if you just give me one sec, Geoff, and we get back. You know the run. You can turn the phone the other way if you want.
Can you?
Or whatever way you want. I can do it that way. Yeah, I can do it as you are. We're going long ways now, are we?
Oh, we're here actually that way. Yeah.
No. Yeah, there we go. That'd be better for us, for people to see it. Sorry, yeah, Geoff. Just don't mind me for a second, folks. I'm just getting Geoff back sorted with us. Hang on a sec. There we go. Now I'll bring you back on the land of the living there, Geoff, and we'll get back to things.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, you were just in the middle of that reading there, and I don't.
Yeah, I'm talking to Nick, but this man keeps saying, as I was just going, he kept saying "father," and then the phone just cuts. They just went dead.
Okay. Now I'm just going to add you to the feed so everyone can see you. Just give me 1 second. We'll go back down here and we'll add Geoff to our live feed. Sorry, Geoff. Yeah, it's just me. There we go. So we're back in the land of the living. There we go, Geoff.
Me now.
Yeah, your
spirits didn't get me.
Yeah. His phone died, but we haven't back there. So there we go. So Geoff, yeah, sorry, yeah, we were. I don't know who we were with. We were with. You were in the middle.
Now that's another thing that happens with spirits. I'd like to mention as well. That my phone had a full battery just before we started. Now that battery lasts 6 hours, and it was actually completely dead there in the space of an hour. So.
Right, okay.
Like I had to charge all day. So spirits do that. They do affect electricity, or they will drain batteries when they're coming in.
Are they going through a lot of energy? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so they'll pull energy, and that's why places will get a little bit colder, or they do tend to do that. They'll walk off the energy in a room.
Yeah. Okay, so where were we? We were on. I picked out that guy, or Nick, wasn't it?
Because I could see this man just kept coming in saying father. So I'm not sure if it's grandfather or his father, but he's very, very close to him, and he holds a very strong connection with him as well. So we can get him back on maybe. or he's probably gone. He's probably listening anyway. But Nick,
he's there, and he just said it's Nicole. It's the girl's name. It's Nicole. So it just on our feed, it's just Nick. So it's a girl.
Yeah.
That's what I said. It's either Nick or Nikki. So it's Nikki. It's Nicole.
Nicole.
Yeah, Nicole. So it's Nicole Reeves.
Is she there?
Yeah, she's in the feed. She's in the live feed. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought it was who was I talking to on the phone just before that?
That was before that. Yeah, that was before that. Yeah.
Oh, that was Nick. So this is the new girl. All right.
Yeah, this is from the feed. Oh, sorry, I picked this from the feed. Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, I thought we were going back to himself.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, she's around as well. A male and two females. The females are more pronounced with her as well, though. Now, Nicole, you have to try and relax as well. But there's definitely this spirit keeps jumping to June and July with me, and they're saying there's huge news coming to you in June, and then again in July as well. Now, the family has been extended as well, but there's 1, 2, how many? Oh, there's 3 spirits there, but there's 7 altogether around her as well. So she might be a little bit psychic as well. There's a lot of spirit energy that comes around Nicole as well. So
yeah, hopefully
something she might be something she's a little bit mindful of as well. Now, I have to tell her as well. You have to take the trip. She'll know what it means. So, and if it doesn't resonate with her now, it'll resonate with her in 2 weeks. So, Nicole, when it comes up, you have to definitely take the trip because it's going to be life changing. It'll do what it needs to do. You might realise you need it at the time, but it's definitely something that when this opportunity comes up, take it and go running with it because they really want you to do it as well. And that's coming from a Kathleen as well, a Kathleen in spirit. So.
Kathleen. Right, so hopefully that's done something. I'll probably go just to one more out of feed and I'll do one call and that's it, but then we're just about done. Now, by the way, there's 2 people coming to me there saying about Dan. Now, there's 2 people that are saying it. One is Deco Carty saying, Dan was my dad, I'm just wondering. And the other one is Naomi is saying, is Dan still there? So there's 2 people picking up on the Dan thing that you said at the very start of the show. Was that the one you said? No, that wasn't Mick with the Beamish. It just says Dan.
No, this is Dan with the. No, that was he's back again. That was Dan with the definitely Dan with the Beamish, and he's saying the N. He's drawing the N again. So what's the girl's name?
Naomi, I think. Yeah, Naomi. Yeah, so it's for Naomi.
It's definitely for Naomi as well. So it is definitely for that girl. Now, Naomi, he keeps going to a younger, like a great grandchild of his that she's very close to as well. He has great time for all the grandkids, but one grandchild in particular is kind of picking up on the fact that his grandfather is around him in spirit. So, he wants to encourage that a little bit.
Okay.
He wants to say, now what is he saying? He wants to say to her as well, everything you're doing, keep doing it. So she must be doing you a really, really good work. Whatever it is you're doing, Niamh, definitely keep doing it. It's like you're giving people a huge amount of stress relief, and it's like you're getting a lot of people through this kind of like the quarantine as well. So he keeps saying as well, he keeps showing me, I was actually standing beside the kettle and he's after switching the kettle on. So he's trying to switch my kettle on. So I don't know what that, but he's laughing and he's saying, "Tell her that," and she'll understand what it means. So
must be put on the kettle, make the tea.
I want to know what he's talking about as well. He's saying I'm putting the kettle on.
Right. So hopefully she can
pass that on as well.
All right. Hopefully she can come in and tell us if that.
Yeah, if you come on and tell us what that is, because my voice is actually starting going now. It'll be grand.
Right. This will probably be the last one I'll take from the feed. Yeah. Celine Murphy keeps coming in there. It's right down the feed. Right, Celine Murphy.
There's a small female spirit now. She's an older female spirit. She's like a nanny and a mother. She's coming around Celine as well. Now she's kind of stoutish as well. And she's saying, she keeps holding her hand across her chest and she's saying, look, I'm really okay, but there's a lot of kind of emotions going through this girl as well at the minute. So she's saying, look, the spirits are fixing your heart and they're bringing someone to fix your heart. So someone is going to be coming into your life over the next couple of weeks that's going to kind of make your life a whole lot better. And now it doesn't necessarily mean it's a male or it's a new relationship, but there's definitely another person coming into your life that's going to kind of pick you up and hold you up, because they're saying it's like people have been knocking you down and they shouldn't be doing it, and this person's going to really lift you up and get you back to yourself and get you back smiling again, because that's what they say. They want to see your beautiful smile more, and they said they know they're going to see it over the next few weeks. And they're saying thank you as well, but they're getting very close to you, so they know the emotional states that you've been put through by other people, and they just want you to know that they're saying you're perfect. So don't ever change anything about yourself. And this person that's coming into your life, it's going to be like it's nearly like a soulmate, but more of a friend than a soulmate, but it's really going to do you the world of good, and spirits are the one that's bringing this person to you.
Right, okay. So, Geoff, I just want to, I think we've just about hit the nail on the head. And I wanted to thank you.
We have. Sorry for we always seem to have a little issue. Spirit love messing with us once a week with the phone or doing something like knocked her over on last week. Celine
that I read out there said, she says, "Oh my God, I'm crying." Okay, and then Naomi came back and said, "Oh my God, that's definitely my dad, Dan. Every time you go into the house, he'd say, 'Do you want a cup of tea?' And he'd put the kettle on." And he made the best tea.
That's what I mean. None of it makes sense to me. That's why I love the feedback. That's amazing. See, I won't realise how significant it is until the person hears it, and that's all. But that's what I always love. So he was trying to make a cup of tea for her. That's brilliant. See, that's what I mean. When spirits pass, I just want everybody to know they stay themselves. They will. I've had readings where they've come in and cursed, and like people think heaven, it's not all going up praying and blah, blah. You're allowed to be yourself. That's the whole point of the whole thing. Is everybody is supposed to be themselves and stop trying to be something else. But when the spirits pass on, the body, all we use is this. Even though you have to look after your body, all your body is a vehicle, and your soul is driving, and your soul is what goes to heaven. Now they'll see. So the body is kind of useless after our past, but you still come in human form, so like they look like they did look when they were there, but it's the soul, the essence of the person that's what you're dealing with, and they never change. Like a soul, you will never change someone's soul. So the soul kind of always stays the same, and that's what I love. See the way he's trying to make her a cup of tea from heaven. Well, there you go.
Right, that's brilliant.
That's all spirits. I always get the credit for it, but look, there you go. That's spirits that. They say things that to me or to you might make sense, but see the way it makes sense to the person.
Of course it does. Yeah, it made complete.
That's what I love about it.
It made complete sense to all those people. You know what I mean? So it made complete sense. So I'm looking forward to it. We'll get together. I'll ask my cousin Alice. She's actually online. I just seen her there, Alice, and she deals with mental health issues and stuff like that. And I've seen her.
Yeah, I would love to jump into that. I really would, because I'd love listening to someone but from her perspective. And I'm not a professional when it comes to mental health.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But I would love to hear from, because it's people like that people that have the information. They're the ones you want to be listening to and getting your information from. So I would definitely love to jump in on that. Without be an honour of mine, actually.
Yeah, so I'll get you on board, and I won't get you on as a medium. So people, when we bring the show around, we'll try and get on probably next week. I'll queue it up with you. You have to make sure it's good, and Alice, and because I'd like people who know what they're talking about. We're going to bring up mental health issues because loads of people have asked me to do that, and I'm going to do that because in this time a lot of people are dealing with stress, money issues.
Yeah, and all they need is you're giving them a great platform. And everybody that's listening now, even though it won't be a mediumship night, I want you all, that everybody that goes onto my Tuesday show, I want every one of you to definitely, when we do the show next week, we'll do the medium show as well. But when we are doing this, I'd love you all to push it as much as you can, because you never know who you're helping. So I know that show's going to go brilliant anyway, but get your friends to share the show, especially the mental health one. We'll give it plenty of time so you know when it's on. And I mean, invite as many as your friends as you can, because you could be saving somebody's life.
Exactly. That's exactly what we want to bring that up, Geoff. That's very good. That's a good point.
Yeah, you could be, you know what I mean? And Anton, look, you're doing stellar. You don't realise the work you're doing. It's absolutely, like, I love watching your show, and I love to sit down now every night looking at the show. I love it. It's absolutely brilliant. And I wouldn't look at any other show.
Yeah, no, thanks very much. I mean,
the reason the show works is your energy. It's you've done. People don't realise, and I want you all to realise and say thanks to Anton, because the amount of work this man puts into the show is absolutely phenomenal. It's everything you see on the screen, he does himself. All he does is ring me, and I'm there. He's done everything beforehand, you know what I mean? So I'm like, seriously, like, you're helping so many people, and that's why I love doing the show, and I think that's why it's gone so well with the spirits. They even love it.
Well, I just want to give a big shout out to Steve Carroll, who's been helping me over the last couple of weeks with some of the special guests.
Steve as well. Yeah, you were saying to be absolutely stellar man, and
he's
he
in
knows
the background there. He's been giving me a great hand, and to try and give people bring a bit of relief and a sigh of relief to people and bring entertainment to them. So in a different format.
We keep it lighthearted enough, even though the serious messages pass. We always have a banter and have a bit laugh between the two.
Exactly,
and I think that's half the battle as well.
Yeah, and imagine that I'm going to even design up a Geoff Keating mug.
Well, I feel very honoured now. I really, really do.
I will. I'll do that. I'm definitely going to do that for you.
I can't wait to give a couple of these special friends that mug and make sure they see it every morning and have a good old drink before they go to work.
But
It'll
Geoff,
be great.
Thank you very much for taking the time. People look forward to the Tuesdays. You wouldn't believe how much they look forward to the Tuesdays.
I know, it's absolutely, come here, my house has been inundated with gifts the last 2 weeks, just for people that I don't even know.
You deserve it. You deserve it.
Come here. Well, do you know what? I think the show deserves it. It's brilliant, but I'll do this as long as I can. Like, even today, spirits are helping me out a huge amount. Now, I can heal myself. I'm a fairly good healer, but today I woke up with no voice.
Yeah.
And I was determined. I even sent you a message saying, Anto, with no voice, I don't know what we're going to do for tonight.
You did.
And even you were pushing me a little bit. You gave me a bit of advice because of your well with the singing, you know. I took Anto's advice, and within 2 hours, my voice came back. Now it's going again, but that's what I mean. See what the spirits are loving, that they're making sure I'm on every Tuesday, so it's brilliant.
Right, brilliant. Geoff, thanks very much for taking the time out.
Everybody, thanks for looking in, and we'll see you again next Tuesday anyway. And just everybody that's on the show, lookies are making the show what it is as well. So get all your friends, but especially for this mental health special that we're going to be doing, I want you to invite your granny, people you don't like, everyone. Because now it is, you're going to help. One word, the right person to hear one word, you was surprised, but it takes them. I always see it as, when I see it through Healing Quickly, what I see is that person is looking into the depths of a black hole. Yeah. And just one word or a smile or 5 minutes from someone else is like a hand reaching in and pulling them straight back over. And it gives them, that's all you need to do. You just need to help. If we can help one person, job's Oxo.
That's it. And Geoff, I don't know, we have tomorrow night. I know you like tuning into the show when you're chilling out in the gaff sometimes. And I have tomorrow night I have Jason Boland from Coda Line on. So that's one of.
I'm definitely going to be on. Yeah, I'm going to be listening. I'd love to tell him I said hello. I know don't be ruining your show because I always go on.
Yeah, because
but to tell him loads of people, an absolute band.
Yeah, loads of people don't understand that you're a muso, that you actually play guitar and you've played.
Yeah, I'm not doing this. There's a guitar in my hands. Yeah, exactly. I'm guitar mental. And one thing as well that got me through a lot of the things that I had going on in my head was being able to pick a guitar up and just sit in and blast away with music. It was always my little kind of sanctuary, do you know what I mean? So I always do it. So.
Right. Well, Geoff, it's been brilliant talking to you. Thanks for taking the time out. I hope you're okay. And get a few jemmies into you, maybe not that much.
Dana has the gym lined up and all. I'm going to hit that now and see what that'll do for the show. Go on, everybody fingers. You up fingers, yeah?
Yeah, up fingers, because that's where we are. Yeah. Folks, love is love. Geoff, thanks very much, buddy. Folks, good night, God bless.
Good night.
Thank you very much. See you then.